Hello, everybody. Good evening. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah,
It's
good enough.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Out of the ovens, all that fun stuff. As you can tell, I am not Tim.
You gotta put your
Not here this weekend. Rumor has it that there is an underground GWC tournament right now, and he's on his way to go find it.
He's training.
Yeah, he's training. Full on Rocky montage, everything. So you're stuck with me.
Well,
Sorry.
you were on.
But I'm not the only person here. I've got some backup.
You stuck with
No.
us.
Faces looking at. So tonight we're gonna just have a regular, good old bingo-free mechanism. I swear, I have no games today. Nothing fun.
We're playing
It's just-
Mecha Cheesy.
It's this. It is all this. Oh, I can hear myself. Let's mute that. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the room and see who's here, what everybody's working on. So first, phoning it in, quite literally from somewhere in Los Angeles, we have a birthday boy here with us. Let's say hello to Angel.
Hey,
What looks like
Freddie, who wants to be Jason.
Free.
Hey, everybody, I'm working on getting this broth into this. Let's see how this goes. Wait, no, let me do it. I can do it.
Watch this pour. Watch this pour. Watch this pour. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Watch this pour.
deposit.
Watch it. Watch. It's already on the table. It's already on the table.
Really
Hey,
quick.
hey,
Really
look at that.
Angel,
Look at
you
the
have
length
better
on
names
that.
than most 6-year-old boys. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Not bad.
I'm joined by I got Meg here, and I got Freddie. And I got
Welcome back to Mechanism, you bitches.
Hello. Yeah, that's sanctioned. Yeah,
You got better aim than the 6-year-old boy.
I know my jokes are good when I can hear Stefan laughing in the background like he's 40. I'll have to remember that one forever. So
That's all that's going on with me. So you can go on and
thanks for your birthday, boy. Happy birthday. Wish I was there.
Yo, Freddie has too many masks to be a normal person.
He is not two-faced enough to have one mask. So it is just one slate with that gentleman right there. Speaking of gentlemen that are right there, we're going over there all the way East Coast.
Take it to Julio.
I don't know how to do it to like.
She put me
I don't know how to do it.
You can kick it, Angel.
Straight
Hang
cut.
on.
It's like, let's go to the East Coast. Cut this guy.
Yeah. How do I?
That's not how you do it. That's not how you do
that
it.
button. Got it.
That's the one. Hello.
That's not fair that it's the same screen. Like it's the same. There's a one button there underneath the main screen, and then there's a one button in everybody's corner. How do I know which one to press? Anyway, here's
Hi.
Julio.
Welcome to Mechanism. It's Chuchio the Magnificent. Coming at you from Brooklyn, where everything's fucking exploding.
Yes. You can throw it in the back.
I need fireworks in my life. I need them so I can throw them out my window.
Can't have fireworks. It ain't the 4th. Come on, Katy Perry. Calm down.
I'm gonna go walk to North Carolina. I'm gonna get some fireworks. I'm gonna blow some shit up.
All right. What are you working on? What are you working on?
Actually, I can show you guys what I'm working on because I got a fancy new thing here. Woo-hoo.
Camera.
Woo. Woo. I'm just chopping up some Dymo tape to get some scribing done on my Barbatos. I got some good work done so far. He's looking fancy.
I like using the chopper. It's smart.
Yeah, the chopper's a good tool. I like that it's got this thing in the middle. It reminds me of stuff.
You mean the lever, the actual blade, the chopper?
Thing.
The thing that chops?
This is the scientific term for it. Thing.
It's a technical term.
But yeah, working on this guy tonight. Gonna get some scribing. I gotta get this done by next week. So Friday, hopefully he'll be done.
So you're actually gonna be building today, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working. I gotta put some time.
Well,
other
it's
than that-
gonna be at most 1 hour long. So
At most an hour you get.
at most an hour.
But yeah, that's what I'm doing today.
All right.
I'm wearing blue.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die. Why?
It was blue today.
Okay. Well, that's all I got. Anyway, we're gonna mosey on a little further down.
Cut him from the show. Cut
Yeah.
him from the show.
And look who that is. On the next stop on the subway, Brian.
Several stops down on the subway, but the same one.
At least 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't ridden the subway in a long ass time, and I don't want to ride it anytime soon.
Never again.
Yeah. It's gonna have to happen. It's just part of the game. How's it going, everybody? I'm Bro. I've been like detail painting the shit out of this kit. So you maybe have seen it. I've been posting more of it in my stories than in my fireworks.
Yeah, independence.
But right now I'm doing some assembly on parts. Get my face out of this so that it focuses on the goodness. Do you want to focus? No. Colleen is swearing in the other room. Anyways, it just focused the last second. Anyhow, yeah, so it's super shiny. That's the GX112 from Mr. the Super Gloss.
I just bought a couple of those.
Dude, it's really nice.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I just my clear drawer out here. Yeah, I just cracked a new one.
What's the curing time on that?
This stuff cures fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give it, I gave this overnight or up until 24 hours to the point where I'm assembling it now. But I'm going to be spraying some. I finished the details on this big bastard. So
big bastard.
Yeah, did some detail painting on the underside there. You kind of can see it, kind of not. I didn't go too crazy because I didn't want it to be. Oh,
there you go.
Good job, camera.
Oh yeah.
I painted those little roundo skirts today, and
skirts.
Duded up the details on it. Looks really, really nice and matches the overall theme. If you guys haven't seen the big model or the little big model.
The rest of it. Hey, look at those hands.
My brain, Charles. What are you doing to my brain?
Yeah, it's shiny as shit. Let me switch the camera so maybe I can get a better view. Uno momento, por favor.
Hey, hell yeah.
There you go.
Woo.
So
Did you paint up that eye already?
Glossy. No, I did not. Actually, it's just masked off right now with just like a chunk of mask in there, just to keep it clean. I haven't done anything to it. I actually when I built this, originally I built it like 2+ years ago. So the first thing I did was seal up the little SD guy without thinking about how I would have to paint it.
Hey.
So when I came back to it, it was like, all right,
nope.
Let's see what we can do with this. So, we're doing pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't have any legs, but I love them anyway. That's an old Bloodhound Gang reference. It doesn't need them.
Legs. They don't understand. They do nothing.
It doesn't need any legs because it's inside the Xeon armor. So, they're just extra things that never get seen. So why paint them? Same as the tanks. I didn't do the tanks because the tanks are omitted inside the way that I have the setup. So you can see I've got my egg crate foam down here with my parts that I'm just assembling little bits with my gloves on. Got some nice part and color separations, a lot of masking, lots of layers, and just kind of
oh yeah,
being delicate, shinies.
Really nice, man.
More masking is kind of not focusing on it, but anyways, yeah, doing that. It's fun. Yippee.
Some good work.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Shield turned out pretty tight. Shield's
yeah.
Hello.
Looks really good with all the. If I can turn it around without this on it. Here we go. With all the silver parts in the back.
Yeah.
Chromed out. Those are pretty nice and metallic. So.
Looking great, man. Really great.
That's just brush painted all that silver detail on there. So that was a total fucking pain. Nice.
Solid as hell.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Cut out on me for a second. You said that all the chrome was hand painted?
No, the stuff that's on the back that's hella shiny, that stuff was done with the airbrush. It's like a Mission Models chroming system, but all the silver on the face of it is painted by hand, by brush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
I like that.
and it really, that yellow foam really helps it pop. I'm not gonna lie.
That's from, well, yeah, I guess that's out of some palette stuff from Colleen. Some makeup sheets.
The makeups.
The front skirt or the front part of it.
Nice.
Heart separations and all the
Mega
shiny.
cannon.
Yeah, exactly. I like did it up like the Sinanju archive has, as opposed to what the like you get out of the model kits. So I wanted to like give it that different feel to it, extra paneling and stuff. Some of the silver on this was brush painted, and some of it was sprayed. So like this piece right here was done with the airbrush. But yeah.
But the more smaller tidbits.
Yeah, the little shit was all like inside, way inside. If it shows up on the camera, like way inside there, yeah, you can see that little guy in the center is. And those are brush painted. This came out pretty smooth. I've just been using this polished metal flavor of this ammo acrylic. Yeah, this flavor, polished metal.
Flavor.
Flavor of paint. It works pretty good. It's got because this quote unquote chrome. It's not really chrome because I didn't get the material incredibly flat before I painted the shiny part on it. It's like just more of a metallic. But that shade is very similar to the polished metal when I brush paint it, so I can go in and do little touch ups and detail and not have to like worry about fucking off. Too bad.
Yeah.
Too weird.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I'm still like trying to find like that right balance in, is finding the right paint to touch up with that isn't the same stuff right out of the bottle versus, or excuse me, jar versus from the brush, because I can tell it looks like a slightly off color stain when I try.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, well, that's gonna kind of how it's gonna be, in my opinion. Unfortunately,
this is how the cookie crumbles. Yep.
that kind of reads. It's super duper shiny, but that's the you can't even see because it loves the background. And is it too shiny? There it is.
There we go.
All that stinking little detail that I put inside there.
Yeah.
Rivet.
Lots of rivets. You know me, I like rivets. Got to have some rivets on something. Somewhere. But yeah. Probably have to hit this with some panel liner or something to make sure that everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a very diluted wash, depending on what. Well, I guess that might be too dirty if you're trying to keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it like hella clean. So after I do the decal work on it, because I've got these nice decals from Delphi for the armor, and I ordered some more for the little Sinanju guy.
Oh, the Delpies? I
Yeah.
like the Delpies. They're cool peoples.
Yeah, there we go. That's how that sits in the front. So it looks pretty good with the chrome and the chrome. With that chrome
And that
for
yellow.
that yellow.
Like a yellow orange.
Yeah, the orange on the missiles. Yeah. Brush painted that on Tuesday. It was a pain in the butt. I tried to do this. Everything's a pain in the butt today. No, I tried to do this. Little like stencil. So I punched some holes and then sanded them out in this like really flexy piece of styrene, and then like folded it up and tried to paint those with the airbrush. As you can see, it's got a little bit on there. But every time I picked it up, it would just like check the edge of the paint. So I would have to like, yeah, it was just it was a no go. It meant well, but I ended up having to paint it by hand anyways. You know, sometimes you just can't cheat it.
Yeah. I just figure, for me, I figure anything small enough that I don't want to mask or just easier. It's just easier to hand paint at that point. I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I love me some hand painting.
Word.
All right. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on right now. I'm looking forward to wrapping this up because it's one less thing to have out.
It's taking up valuable other whip space.
No, not well. I mean, yes and no. The whips they're still there, but it's like this has been on skewers in several blocks of foam spread out throughout the room for like 2 months or more, about 2 months yet.
That's a move.
So it's just like shuffling it around and It's a lot of like, and then having to repaint shit. So it's nice to have a lot of it clear coated because I know it's protected. But I don't
Yeah,
wanna worry about it so
totally.
much.
It's one less thing to clean up too at the end of the day when you're all done.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. That's all we got. That's all you got for us
That's all I
You're
got
doing
for
the
now.
Lord's work.
now?
That's all I got for now. I can switch my camera. So you can see my smiling face if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Because the next person up at the oh, you said
Today I'm
smiley
wearing like kitty ramen. I'm wearing a blue
Yeah.
shirt. Powder blue shirt.
face. Look
I
at
was wearing
those
like
chunky ramen cats.
everybody loves ramen and kitties. Keep going.
Mhm.
It's perfect.
Shut up.
Damn. Oh, this is
Started
cool.
early, can't you tell?
I finally burned through a puddle of paint,
Ooh.
and I cleaned it out, and it's now acrylic thinner that I can drop like one drop at a time instead of having to do
Hell
it
yeah. Hell
like in
yeah.
a slosh, because I got
What
got
I
it like
really-
in this bottle, which will.
Instead of dumping that in accidentally,
like-
all of it.
I mean,
Dude,
it's
you
not
gotta get
like
an eyedropper.
full, it's
Two
full,
drops
it's
of thinner.
Yeah,
You get an
exactly.
eyedropper. You'd be straight.
No, I mean, I'm a fucking mad scientist when it comes to my paints over here. I like, 6 of this, 2 of that, 1 of this. Wait a minute, I need another half of one of them.
But I've only got 2 hands.
So I got a tool holder.
What I need is the ultimate fix. I need someone that makes the caps in the appropriate bottle or jar size, and then I can just slap a dropper onto it immediately.
Oh, right. It's a good idea.
Just steal some baby bottles from the dollar store, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Buy
Baby bottle pop.
money for them. I understand that completely. It's good.
All right, Brian, we're going to come back to you in a second. Chris is MIA, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it on Danny J.
Hi guys,
Hey, baby J.
I am working on a car model today. I'm actually building.
Hey. Good
What the
stuff.
fuck is up with the show? Everybody's building.
Stingray, good stuff.
Yeah, it's new. I've never built a car kit before, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Now, have you ever driven a car?
Nope.
Twice.
Oh, what? What? I was wrong.
The
You know
first
what
time did not go
accidentally
very
put it
well.
first? Oh, you what?
The first time did not go very well, but the second time went a little better. The brakes went the first time I went practice driving, and that was interesting.
At least you weren't alone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I kind of think we want to look at that situation.
but yeah, I got that, and I got a commission I'm gonna work on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Jay.
Go to a market and a bunch of
Those sunflowers? What are they?
happy little trees
Oh, there we go. Okay.
and a mountain and some bugs. And
What are you going to do if they ever run out of Haros?
Oh my God! Don't say that. Blasphemy!
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Blasphemy!
Ah,
John Lynn has left the chat.
Tex, I haven't drank enough for this tonight. Don't put me in existential crisis.
Sorry. Just sip on the iced tea. You'll feel better, I promise. Or so I've been told on this stream. I don't know.
Something about lemonade.
Something about tea and lemonade.
If I
yeah.
could buy them from Bandai for like 30 in a box, that'd be great. That'd be wonderful.
Yo, talk to
That's a
them.
good question. I wonder how much a pallet of Haros costs. I should know that answer. I don't.
You should.
that's a good face, Jay.
Actually, John Lynn, I meant to ask you if you'd be interested in having the Haros that I complete for the kids builds as the test example.
What do you mean?
I usually have to the thing with the build along is you have to build along with the children. So I end up with a Haro every time.
Oh.
I'll take them.
That's what I'm asking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that so hard?
Apparently so. My word's not good.
I'll take them in a heartbeat.
All right. That's what I get for drinking sparkling water.
Mhm.
Works. Anyway,
You know, if they say hydrate or diet drink.
I'll tell you which one I'm picking.
And about
The
that
latter.
cat joke, Tex, I thought it was positive.
Thank you. Thank you. I think everybody needs a little positive reinforcement every now and then.
A little bit of feline love.
Yeah.
Meow.
It's really the best for everybody.
I guess you can savor the cat's meow.
Oh
A
God.
little bit.
Yo, you and Tex go to sleep.
Can't. I can't. Speaking of sleeping, somebody looks like he's returned back from a nap.
You take a nappy poo? You
Quick,
take a nappy
It's Chris Naps.
Hey!
Hey! I saw you stretch in the back there, and I was like, "Ooh, that was a good one." Whatever that was.
Sleepy. Hi guys.
Thank you, Chris.
That's exactly what I had as soon as I woke up. What up?
What up?
He's like,
What is going on? Hello, welcome. Friday mechanisms, right? I totally forgot. Thank you. Hi, welcome.
"Oh my god, I only told you."
Welcome. Way up in there. Thank you. Hi.
I've been working on stuff.
Yeah.
Also, right there. So the wound wall is in pieces, but it's being painted. So
Look at that color separation.
it's wonderful.
That's nice. Wonderful.
It's wonderful, yeah.
Sell me on it, perhaps.
So yeah, I've got a couple of things all like nicely separated. It's still kind of a work in progress. I'm still thinking about if I should add a little bit more color because it is very mostly white. So it's kind of
How would you separate something like that that's primarily white?
I mean, so honestly, it's not. I say primarily white, but it is separated in 3 tones of gray. So there's actually no white in this whatsoever. So it's neutral gray 1, 2, and 3, as well as a very primarily darkish gray for undertones, plus some purple to add some brightness, and some yellow and red in bits and pieces. So it's separated, but it is like when you look at it kind of from afar, it's like, oh yeah, you're just doing a white kit. But yeah, if you look closely, it's not. Just look a little closer. I'm confident enough about my builds that you can look at it in the microscope.
How about that manicure that she's got going on?
Oh, she's loving it. Look at it. Look at it. This is all hand painted. Like,
Yeah.
come on, son.
Yeah.
Nails did, no scratches or nothing.
You just made so many women jealous.
I know. I worked hard on these things, man. Like
I'm
this thing has
by just so you can do mine next. Damn.
this thing has like 8 pairs of hands. I had to do.
You only really had to do 2.
John Lennon and I definitely just both looked at our hands real quick.
But yeah, so yeah, 8 pairs of hands. So I've been working on this thing. There's still like little bits and pieces. Oops, that's not on the shot. Little bits and pieces that need masking and coloring. The stuff up there that needs done, but you guys can't see it because I'm pointing at it for some reason, but you guys can't see it.
I do it all the time. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, so there's that, and then primarily what I've been working on this week has been a lot of printing of the 3D of resin.
Yeah.
So the first one would be obviously you guys have probably seen this guy. Oop, where am I going? There I am. So right now it's the RX-78 head. It's kind of loosely based on the Vercar made by I can't remember his Instagram handle right now. His name is Nick. So this is his design. We're kind of talking about.
I thought it was a trick question. I'm like, you just said the answer for it's right there.
No. I mean, he kind of modeled the whole thing, and then I'm printing it and adding detail, and then we're kind of gonna go back and forth on that. But the main thing that I've been working on, which I think a few of you guys have seen, has been this little guy.
Yeah.
There we go. So he's not really mecha, but I saw this design by, what is his name again? Joso Sauso. I am butchering this man's name like I was wearing a apron, dressed covered in blood.
He had a cleaver in his hand.
Yeah, like that's me, like typical Russian dude with the hatchet, man. I'm ready to go. So I am so sorry, but yeah, it was designed by him. I was saying if it was cool if I could print this up. This is 50% scale. So this is a lot smaller than the actual. Let me zoom out. Actually, there we go. So it's actually smaller than the actual thing that he himself printed. So it's yeah. So I'm gonna try to hit it with a larger scale, and then hopefully we can get it closer. But I have a smaller 3D printer, so it's easy for me to print in smaller terms. But the details are really nice, like super nice. There's like an R on his sneakers, like for the Raphael. For Raphael. And then the shell is super nice. Like the shell is like really awesome. It's got like lots of scratches and like kind of wear and tear from him being whatever he does. Yeah, being Raphael.
I'm gonna use like 6 different greens on that thing.
He's gonna be so cool, dude. Seriously.
Yeah.
So I did get the okay from the artist to print this out for several people. Just as long as I'm not making any kind of profit. The only thing I ask for from you guys is if you guys pay for the resin, because resin is expensive and I can't afford that. So so if you guys want one, just let me know and I can print this up and stuff. And that was me in 5 days.
2.5 minutes.
5 days and 2 minutes. It's been great. I took a fuck nap. I've been playing The Last of Us 2. I fucking
Oh
love
my
it so
God.
far.
Oh my God.
And yeah, back to you, Station.
That is not how this works. Oh, I got
I was trying to be serious face for like a good
And
5
now
seconds.
the test for the weather.
Where the fuck is Frankie?
Frankie said he'll probably jump in at the end or
Yeah.
closer to the end.
All right, well, we can talk.
He don't wanna.
We'll have his ears burning.
He's too good for you.
He don't wanna.
Nah,
Thanks, Frankie.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Talking to that fool all day.
He's not busy.
He ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing nothing.
I can't tell if it was fireworks, gunshots, or a streetway production of Stomp outside.
Both, all three of them.
I bet you it's all three. Yeah.
That is my block from about 3 in the afternoon until like 3 in the morning.
Is that what you're? Oh shit!
So like during the day, they're just like, we're out of fireworks. We need to go buy more.
Well, you
And
can't
then they
do them
spend-
during the day, man.
During the day too. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we have them at 3 p.m. That's daylight.
Yeah,
Okay. It makes pretty sounds.
You'll hear it like blow up, and then the do where you know it's like a
Yeah.
thing, like a sky effect, and it's like this fucking does.
Oh,
Have
They
fun.
ruined it.
Have
they're
fun.
ruining it.
He's not going to have any left for the 4th if he keeps going off like that.
Oh no, he spent that whole stimulus check. He's gonna have plenty.
Oh, he's stimulated.
It's everywhere. Sorry, it's everywhere. They're all over the spot. So it's not just like one dude or whatever. It's like
It's spread.
they just
Yeah.
move around.
It can't be contained.
It's Brooklyn. They don't care.
They give 0 fucks.
Yeah. All right, Chris, did you happen to get any DMCs?
Yes, I did actually.
Solid.
I got a few. So I got a couple. Well, they're all hobby related, I guess, but they're not bad. You know, they're cool.
I didn't put out the call. Take no offense, Mecha families.
Yeah,
So-
I got 3 that I
Yeah,
came up with. That's it. I just wanted it.
I got a couple. Are we shooting these DMCs now, or what are we doing?
I mean, unless you want to sit here and talk to each other, I don't know what you want to do.
Damn, we don't want to talk.
Wait, we came here to talk to
We ain't
each
talking to
other?
nobody. Damn. All right. Cool. Bet. All right. So the first one.
That shit is cold.
The first one I got was how do you stay focused on model building and not let different hobbies, reality, etc. distract you?
I can't.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, personally, I allow myself to be distracted because it helps.
It does help.
You know, if
It
you
does
feel
help.
stuck, like creatively, artistically, you don't really know what you want to do. Like, you know, you play a video game, you watch a movie, you watch an anime, you watch cartoons, whatever. You know, you eat even. That's a hobby. I'm pretty sure. Man, that's why I gained 7 pounds.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right.
Yeah, eating. That's a hobby. Anyway, yeah, it lets you be more. It let you find inspiration where you wouldn't have found it otherwise if you were just sitting in front of your workbench trying to do something in frustration.
I
Yep.
think calling it a distraction is not fair.
It's not. I mean, so there are some things you have to do. It's not really
Yeah.
a distraction.
It's a reality. I've got to be a part of that. I don't have a choice.
Has some quality time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you should let yourself be taken away from your table every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Give your mind some room to breathe because it's stanky. Like it's stanky. Just sitting.
Just air it out.
Yeah, air it out a bit. Open the windows. It's stinky.
Chris got mind farts.
I said I don't do it. Man.
Rain drawers. He's washing his mind crack. I don't know.
Don't tell that to Brian. He practically lives on the workbench. Oh damn. Brian, open a window.
Au contraire, bonjour. I do not.
From the window to the desk. To the
I was out
desk.
a day like reading and hanging out with my wife on the stoop, just chilling out. Like, I do work every day here, regardless of whether I'm at the day job or I'm doing this, which you know is how it is. But yeah, so I'm actually looking at like adding more hobbies. I'm gonna like string up and tune my guitar and play my guitar, which
Oh hell yeah!
This multitasking motherfucker.
15 years.
Dude, my guitar is right there. As soon as quarantine hit, I took it out.
Yeah, I know. I remember you were jamming.
Where's your solo album, Radiohead? Why is it taking you so long?
I can't. Julio, I can't sing and play at the same time. It's weird.
Where is my streaming music?
Oh, my little brother hasn't done it. He actually went upstate and went camping, and he's coming back soon. So
you know he's supposed to stay inside, right? Like that was the whole fucking
yeah.
plan.
No, it was just him and his girlfriend. They went camping. Like there was nobody else.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You don't know that. There might be 3 people coming back.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm gonna be an uncle.
3 people coming back. No, just 2 in a body in the trunk.
Oh shit! That's a different type of
It's
camping.
like a dark left turn right there. Like
We're going camping, wink, wink.
That's when we go fishing.
There we go. That's the one.
Yeah, stay distracted.
Keep
The more time you spend not doing bench stuff, you're gonna get back there and be like, I gotta fucking work. I gotta get this shit done.
Elsewhere.
What? Who?
I said find inspiration elsewhere.
Yeah, totally.
Mhm.
Definitely.
It's okay to find different hobbies. You're not betraying anybody. It's cool.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, you'll probably have better results doing your model work if you're spending some time doing other things.
Yeah. Your brain, your back, and your butt will thank you for it.
Ooh, the butt.
Yeah, man. Sit on your butt all day. It hurts.
Killing that butt.
Yeah, can you imagine like those of us that sit at the desk sit at a desk all day and then come home to sit at another desk and do that again?
Mm-hmm.
It's exhausting.
It really is.
As somebody who has a million hobbies, it's not that difficult. I kind of schedule what I do in my day. I kind of wake up and I'm like, what am I going to do today? And then I kind of list it out.
That's too organized. Okay, that's too organized. I can't do it. It's like from 7 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. I'm going to be sitting at my desk, and then at 7:10 to 7:16, I'll be getting up. I can't do it.
You can fit a lot of things in your day if you don't sleep.
So I wake up, open my eyes, and I go, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, I just sit down, do whatever's in front of me. Wahoo, vegetables.
They would eat vegetables too. No, I don't want to.
I don't want it.
I don't wanna. No. Everybody's had those days.
You're gonna need a break from those other hobbies too, and you know where you're gonna be? Right back at this fucking desk. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But then your brain, your back, and your butt will be refreshed. So
It depends, because if you're going to play video games, you're backing your butt.
you play your game standing up, or you're not a man, Julio.
I am not a man.
So, we did not need that to tell us that. So, yeah.
Oh.
That was a burn. I'm gonna have to send you a picture later.
What? Your baptism? Like what?
Didn't I send you one already?
His donkey under his desk. We've gone
donkey. You trying to see the donkey?
No, you definitely have me confused for Tim, because I have not seen that. No, and I don't.
You haven't. It was in the green room in general.
Why the fuck
you still haven't seen it?
Oh,
you don't look in there? Yeah, how are you even a part of this? Who are you?
This is why you guys don't get participation trophies and tax appreciation days.
Yeah, he's dying. I'm not putting you back in. I can see your face. It's not happening. Oh, he's shaking his head. Let's just bring him.
It got a lot. It got a real quiet in there. When she did that. I'm gonna have to send you a picture of the donkey. I'm gonna have to.
It's nice. It's
I'm gonna do something I don't want to do either.
It's a cute donkey.
I think it's real cute.
It's a real cute donkey.
It's a real cute donkey.
You guys are so fucked up.
Yes.
Brian agrees. It's a cute.
Yeah, it's a cute donkey.
I agree with Tex that.
Oh, it's too much.
I agree with Tex. You fucked up.
Yeah, no, I listen to this fool all day.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
That's what you. That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
Shit
Check
just
out the
exploded.
transmission, guys.
I like my Shrek voice though.
I was about to say those just look like sandwich runners. from the side.
Yeah, it's apparently it's the
Hey.
transmission and the suspension assembly.
Nice.
It's the remix to transmission.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. I think it's because it has the engines in the back of the car, right?
Julio is so proud for no reason right now. Like I made an R. Kelly reference. I owe somebody money. You shouldn't be laughing.
Have you seen an image of the vehicle before, John Lynn?
Huh?
Have you seen an image of the vehicle that you were building before?
I have.
It's in the front of the box.
Aside from the art
It's on the side of the box too, Brian.
No, I didn't hear you really well. I thought you said, "Have you ever seen an engine before?" And I'm like,
No,
No.
dude. Have you seen this image of this vehicle that you're building before? Like detailed images of like potentially the aside from that.
I haven't looked. I haven't seen what's under the hood.
Right. Maybe you should do a little cursory Google search. It'll help you figure out what to do within this car you're trying to assemble.
Or if you get really bored, just ask Frankie, and that'll kill at least 2
Frankie
hours.
will fucking Frank. Never mind. Forget everything that I just said to you. And
Hey,
Frankie,
Frankie, send her
I-
every photo.
I always ask Frankie about car stuff because I really know nothing about cars.
He's a good resource.
Like Google, but like
He's a
Frankie.
resource.
Frankel.
Francois.
I'm just gonna get Frankie's name and put it in Google.
As
Font.
long
That's
as
my
you
next
don't-
bit.
As long as you don't drive like Frankie, you're good.
Oh man.
Man, it's
Well,
taking like
I mean,
stories while he's driving.
There's no way. I mean, it's possible she did because she said the first time didn't go so well.
Oh yeah, it sounds like Frankie. All the way.
Oh no, because the engine broke the first time I went driving while I was driving.
In the
Did
My
it, fall out or did it break?
My statement.
Something about the bike lines went.
Frankie's in the freaking shit.
That's why I'm burning him, so he can come in here and burn me back.
Frankie, you're on your phone half the time. Shut up.
Man's taking stories like what? While he's driving the 140 down the highway.
I like how he has his close friends now.
Why y'all being snitches? What is it?
Y'all can't see the real Frankie.
Because
We're
the
close
fastest
friends now.
driving increases your chance of an accident by 15%.
I've got something for that, but that's me.
Jay with the road statistics. Thanks.
Fucking
I
team.
had a whole
Hey, over
test on
here.
it.
Wow,
One
wow,
of my, one of my
Yeah, I know
CK
you're a cop.
classes, we had a whole class on distracted driving.
Jesus.
And it's just too much information, and my brain's like, well, did you know if you're not focused on the
Yeah, with every explosion, Frankie misses New York a little bit more and more.
Amen.
He's like he's scratching himself. He's probably falling asleep right now. He feels so comfy.
Somebody is popping a fucking double-decker bus-sized bag of popcorn outside my house.
Jesus.
Cheddar or caramel?
Jalapeno.
It's gotta be
Like
cheddar.
I'm a home-style, lightly salted kind of guy.
Lightly
Ooh.
salted. I'll do, like,
Classic.
I'll do lime and like lemon pepper sometimes.
I
I don't think I've
that.
ever had lime popcorn before.
I do. I
It's
You ever
just
had
a lime
hot
on it. It
Cheeto
ain't hard.
I like a little bit of salt and pepper on my popcorn.
can dig it. I like to pop my own in like a kettle with oil and just like shake it on the stove. You know,
Of
with the heat.
course you do. I'm like, I like
my
to
mom,
I,
My mom makes a good
easy.
caramel
Pop secret
popcorn on the
in the
stove.
microwave. Done.
It's easy, yeah. But I lived without a microwave for like 3 years. Recently,
You gotta get creative. Yeah.
man, it was such a great thing to not have to heat up pizza in the oven every time.
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
When going about painting car models, how far of assembled do you get before like you paint it all? Like-
Zero. Kind of
Mhm.
zero. Okay, let me fully explain. So there are certain parts. It depends on the details of the car, right? So, for example, with I don't know if you've seen Frankie or Z's initial D kits. They're not as detailed as something that you currently are doing. So for them, they can kind of put together the chassis real quick and some of the interior and still be able to paint that separately well enough. With you, I'm pretty sure yours is pretty detailed, so you would have to put some together, like maybe like some parts of the engine, parts of the transmission, the suspension, and so on, and then paint those parts, and then leave those, like put those away in a little box, and then paint something else. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So just you kind of have to segment everything.
Yeah,
there are
'cause-
parts. Yeah. Also, there are parts where you have to paint before you put together. like completely.
Just like a jet.
Yeah.
Or
Never
plane.
built a jet before.
Once you get to that, that's pretty much standard. You paint the interior of the cockpit first, and then you put everything else together, and you protect that with your life.
We are learning today.
That
Don't learn
popcorn
today.
out there.
No, I failed that muting. So
Oh.
let me try this again.
Hey, I made it to the top rope.
I can't tell if there's an earthquake or if my sisters are now tap dancing.
Both.
Anyway,
Both.
both. So I'm gonna take a DMC that I've got here.
What's
And
up?
let's poll the room real quick. Not poll the room, but ask around. Is there a certain theme to the types of kit you build, like from a specific franchise or a suit type or a faction, etc.?
So when the Leo bracket challenge happened, I put together Leo and fell in love with it. So now I'm gonna do my whole RPG squad with Leos. It's phenomenal. They're good stuff. Mix them up.
So is that more like a sentimental reason, or?
I just think they fit the motif with the
Okay.
first one I made, so it'll all fit together. Like my Leo Phage and my Paladin Leodin, they don't look alike, but they look similar. You know.
All right. Like
So they came from the same two hands.
Yeah.
the same cloth.
They're a merry band.
For me, if you guys don't know, I have a thing for Haros.
No shit.
I also have a thing for Zaku's. I do like them. I like the shape. But like for kits, like my tanks and stuff, I tend to go with World War II tanks. I don't really do modern tanks very often. The only two modern tanks I've done is the Israeli Thailand 5 and the M1E1 Abrams. That because there's something cool about doing like World War II tanks. Because you have a lot more options for weathering, because you don't see a lot of tank going into like Europe and stuff nowadays, so it's not really realistic to do European weathering like you would on a German, Panzer.
If you like World War II tanks, there is an IP brand of tanks that's called World War Toon, where it's World War II tanks, but they're all small and little looking. Yeah. Actually,
I do these tiny tanks for this tabletop game. I think it's called War Tank something. But they're really tiny and they're not bad. They're only $8.
Hey, look at that.
Tiny tanks. I love them.
This is the Russian of that World War II.
Oh, the World War II.
Julio's got, what is it? Julio, is that the shirt? No,
that's a King Panther.
Panther, right? And I've got the Russian Mark II, whatever the heck it is.
I love it.
They're really dope little kits.
Yeah, they're super fun. Just look at all this freaking detail. Let me turn my light up because it's super dark. Here we go. There's just like tons and tons of detail, like all these little like guns and stuff like move on the back of it, and doesn't really, none of this is glued together. It's all just like snaps, which is also nice. It's not like the traditional model. Really simple assembly. They don't cost a ton either, which is nice. And they're like, fun. I've had guns a while ago. So.
I'll have to look into those.
Yeah.
You'll like them, Jay.
I love me some tanks.
I feel like they're right up her alley.
Oh yeah.
I got hooked on tanks once because I won a raffle at a historical event, and I got to go into a tank while they were driving it.
Awesome.
And that hit the love button right there. Why
Like,
are they
doing this?
Yeah, cut your teeth on a bunch of like cars and small tanks, and get yourself the super tank. That thing is M11A1 from Gundam. Hardcraft. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh, I got one of those. The 8th MS ground tank.
Yep, that one.
Yeah.
I got
Or from Igloo, but
It looks big.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a big tank.
Yeah, it's a big tank and it's a big box too. It's pretty swank.
It looks
Like,
nice.
It's got to fit the whole 8th MS team.
Hold on. I'll show you the last tank I did.
It generally has like I think one of the best box arts Bandai has made.
It does.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That whole series does really.
I think it does. Yeah, I mean, it tells a really good story.
I've
Honestly,
got the anti-MS squad set also, which I think
There you
has the arm.
Ooh, the other, yeah.
Oh, look at
I
that!
want
thing.
that one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Oof.
It's the M1A1 Abrams that Julio sent me, and it is a beefy boy.
That takes 2 hands, ladies.
It has over like 500 parts on it.
You're
Damn.
allowed to laugh at that. It's fine.
I did laugh at it. That's why I also shook my head and looked down
Yeah.
in shame.
He's talking about
Shame.
I can't make a joke about 2 hands. Get out of here.
It was the ladies.
John Lynn was like the constant professional. She was like, I'm holding this tank with 2 hands. Make a dirty joke.
Oh, fuck
She
you.
kept going.
You just gotta grab it like a soul dog, and you just gotta
Right. Like a newborn baby. Oh,
put a posted photo of me with it in a swaddle, just me and
yeah.
go on a wrap around the the neighborhood comeback sweat.
You gotta do like in the hospital bed.
Good
Skin to
God.
skin.
I only feed it the best.
Shut up! Shut up!
Anyway.
Vaccinations in this house.
What was the question? Themes?
Something about
What do you prefer?
do you have a preference in what was it?
And kits
In
that you put
kits?
together, yeah. And you're like your style.
The most so this is the longest explanation. No.
Make him big so I can go away for a while.
No.
Is that what you want? Only because you said it. There you go. You said this was the longest
Yeah.
explanation.
Longest
No.
explanation ever.
There you
No. So
No.
I'm usually only ever really limited by if someone is asking me to make something for them, like a commission. But in terms of kits, the world is my oyster. I mean, I've pretty much built every scale, every series, every whether it's a hero kit, a grunt, you know, I don't know. Like I
Build what you
genuinely
like.
You
think,
don't feel like you lean towards a certain way.
yeah. Like I don't, not really. I mean, like I have kits, I have suits that are like, I like that suit. That's a nice looking suit, but I don't think it's ever limited me into what I want to build. I mean, I don't know if it has a resin conversion kit. Yeah,
Instant buy.
instant buy.
Well,
boy.
I guess that could count, right? Like you're more prone to build things that have a conversion kit that add to more detail or enhancement of the base kit.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, if it's a conversion where it is converted into a kit that doesn't have, or it's converted into a suit that doesn't have a kit yet. Like for example, the Sinanju to Rosen Zulu conversion, because it doesn't have a master grade. That's pretty. A 1/100 Kshatriya, the Mirza that Brian and I have currently.
Like how you switch from obtain to have.
We both have it.
We own it. We did not obtain it. We own it.
Stuff like that.
We did
Like
not
something
find it.
something that hasn't been made as of yet, or something that's wholly unique to whoever is designing it. I think it's a pretty cool feeling to be able to be like, yeah, I've made this, and not a lot of people have made it. So I guess that in terms of that sense, maybe, but in terms of like the design or the series, I'm not really particularly tied down to like, I'm a UC nut for life or whatever.
I love seed suits, dude. Seed suits are nice.
Honestly, my
Send you back to the green room again, Julio. I swear to God.
yeah.
My
So
favorite seed kit is the mixed variety you get from Home Depot.
so yeah, you can zoom it out on my fat face now. So.
You motherfucker.
There we go. Look at that face.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fries are done.
You can't eat any.
All right.
Oh.
Just remember, Julio, sweet potato fries.
Fuck those fries. They're not real.
They're good. Have you ever had like salt, a little bit
Yeah.
of lime?
They're really good.
Taste buds.
I tend to lean towards Xeon suits to answer
Yes.
the question because I didn't answer yet. I've been busy
Mhm.
doing things and forgetting to answer. Yeah, so I mostly lean towards Xeon suits. I'm more of a fan of that style. The blocky, boxy suits don't really like. You hear me bitch all the time about shitty EO Fleming suit.
I mean,
and-
there's no lie there.
Right.
But he likes
But,
jazz.
he loves Janet. Fuck.
We can say whatever we want right now.
No, but
He likes
as,
jazz.
as I'm like progressing in this this hobby and having a little bit of fun doing my own thing, I've got a big fan of GMs like gyms. They're fucking really diverse. There's a lot going on there. I'm a huge 8MS team fan, a 0080, and right. So like I lean towards liking the Alex. You know, I've got the FC as well, the Zaku FZ, but the Alex that I like is the conversion Alex that comes from Anchorage, right? You gotta because the ones that Bandai releases, it doesn't have the style. The thing is, I'm like kind of like Pebby up there with the style. If it's got a style, if it's got a little something to it, that is what's gonna make me lean more towards like looking at it, just like the Mursa Kashatri he was talking about.
Mursa Kashatri.
Oh shit. And sometimes
you pronounce it, or do you just kind of go Kashatria?
I just go Merzia, and then I start with the Kush, and then Ria. Mursa Kashatria.
The MK Ria.
But I've also got, I just like, I like resin dress up kits. I like all sorts of weird rando stuff too. Like I got a bunch of things that aren't like Gundam IP that I like to build, like Votoms and Dugrum and other weird things like this thing right here that I need.
I thought you were showing us your pair. I was like, that's a good job. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bikes.
This guy, little weirdo. Just like
I bought a random, not the bike, but like the rider.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It just stuck out. Like, oh, it's like $2. Sweet. I'll use it eventually. Just 'cause it's cool.
Yeah.
It was never used.
Yeah. Give it time.
It'll find a purpose.
But yeah, so like I like all suits. I like robots.
I like robots. Yeah, I'll always build a grandpa.
That sounds like fun.
Grandpas are dope.
Biosuit is a bionicle.
Okay. No.
Kick her from the back. Kick her to the back.
Only a coward kicks from the back. I'm gonna do it when she's staring straight at me.
Look her in the eye.
She's like, "Mama, no." Yes. I don't know. Looking around, obviously, like any kind of, I guess not mass production. Well, maybe mass production, like a Zaku or a GM or like a Gun Easy or something. Hero suits don't really do it for me.
How about them scope dogs?
For the Wing Zero that I have a perfect
I
grade
love
of.
my scope dogs.
Mm.
Yeah,
that's that's Votoms though, right?
That's
Yo,
mass.
how many perfect grade Wing Zeros you got?
Me?
Yeah.
In the house?
Yeah.
Only one of them's mine.
But you got two in there.
Yeah. I told my sister I'm not helping her build hers and to not lose the screws.
She lost the screws.
She ain't gonna open it. No, that can be one of those. You know how like couples have those like little puzzle room table that they occasionally put the pieces together on? That could be her and her husband's fucking puzzle. Not mine.
One of these days, just gonna show up on Antiques Roadshow. Start getting evaluated.
Actually, to be fair, I got that for a steal. It was like $90.
That's a pretty good price.
That is
for,
phenomenal.
Yeah, for a perfect grid.
I remember seeing it like when I was a kid in like the Mitsuwa hobby, whatever kiosk that they had, and it was I don't know, 100 and something, maybe 200. It was a lot for a little 14-year-old. That was not going to happen.
Ain't happening.
The VHSs were cheaper, and those weren't cheap either when you think about it.
Oh god.
Mike's
what turned me off
tired.
on buying Gundam when I was young because that shit was so expensive out there.
Fuck him up, boy.
Any Mike with high heels fucks me up so good.
Yo, listen.
I got
Bang
your
doll
name
action,
on
man.
it, buddy.
Listen, we don't kink shame on mechanism. So
We do not. Nope.
we do
Want
what
some
you
heels,
got.
boy? Get them heels, Saint.
Actually, yeah, that's what I kind of realized. Like between 5-star and virtual on my favorite kits, they have
High
the
heels.
heel.
They got red bottoms.
A couple of my kits do have red bottoms. Yes.
I have a super duper soft spot for
Kamaris.
Yeah, but the Kamaris versions. I got the booster. I've got the
This little
the
tennis ball shoulder.
man. I can't even think of what it's called anymore. The other one, the one that turns to with the skirt on the back. Man, I'm drawing a blank. Trooper.
The Kamaris Trooper.
Yeah, it's super simple. My God, how could I not think of that? Jesus.
It's just one more word.
I know, right? Just
It
like
happens. It happens. We've all been there.
bro builder.
I like the Vidar. Right? Didn't they mix the Kamaris and the Vidar or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's called the Kamaris Vidar.
Ah,
yeah, the Vidar
such
came.
genius, such science.
I didn't know you worked for Bandai. Holy shit!
What? Nah.
Didn't they mix the Kamaris with the Vidar? What they name it?
The Vidaris.
That's it. That's the one.
Vidaria. Na, 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 na. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
God, I can hear that ringtone.
Oh, no,
Christ. Oh, it's haunting me.
Shit.
Oh, we're being. I think we're being taken over. Hold on a second. We've got.
being hailed.
Let's have a quick little DMC intermission and go
Oh,
say
wait.
hello to the birthday boy.
What's up,
And-
birthday guy?
Hey, feliz compañeros.
Ooh, why'd you put me on full screen for?
Because I want everybody to see what I see.
Do you
It looks
see
way better in the corner here because they don't have like. The,
Now we see you on the fucking TV.
I didn't think it was possible.
Look at
I
me.
didn't-
I'm on TV.
Oh man.
For a second there, I didn't think it was possible to have anybody whose eyes were smaller than mine.
He's just been drinking.
Angel's done it. Angel's fucking done it.
I've done.
He didn't have anything to drink. Not anything at all.
and he had that broth and stuff for that.
Yeah,
I didn't have a bottle of tequila yet.
No, there was no tequila today.
Good for you, Angel.
Not today.
You'll get there. I believe in you.
We got faith in you, man.
Yeah.
It's not fuck o'clock yet, so
I just need one here. Can someone deliver it to me?
Oh,
Meg. Meg.
Drizzly, you know the app. Come on. You can do it.
Grizzly.
Drizzly is
Yeah,
my go-to app. He knows.
he's got a point.
The drizzle.
I guess I can do that.
Yo, Meg is the worst host. You sitting in her crib. She ain't feeding you no tequila. What are you doing, Meg?
You hot pot or
What kind of
hot
birthday is that,
Bring the
man?
hot and the pot. is what she said.
Yeah, you can be here. I'm just gonna sit on
That's
the
two
couch.
separate things.
I don't think any of us can eat right now.
He's trying to drink, Meg. And nobody said eat.
I do want ice cream though.
They're called empty
Whoa.
calories.
Let's do that. I want Joe's Italian ice.
Right?
Did you hear that, Meg? Your guest would like some ice cream.
Meg.
What?
Meg.
Meg.
I
Oh
can't
yeah.
hear what anyone's saying.
Of course not. It's a mess.
There's
It's
too
a
many
mess.
Like,
voices.
you can't even eat, bitch. You can't even hear.
It's a mess.
She's gonna fall asleep. She's melting into the couch.
That's her
Yeah.
natural position now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Her head is just a pillow. She is the couch.
Oh no, I broke the remote.
Oh Lord.
I fixed it.
We're just here watching you guys on TV. Look,
Hey,
I'm sorry.
my face has never been bigger.
Enjoy the fireworks out there in California as well.
Well, I think we miss you.
I miss you, Angel.
you know you do.
Falling. Okay, no, thank you. We don't need that. Not for free. I've taught you so much better than that.
No, apparently you haven't.
Mad disappoint. Mad disappoint.
She heard me. Google heard me. Sorry.
Oops.
So, next DMC, anybody?
Anyway, next question.
I got one. I got one.
Go for
So this actually is kind of connected to the show that Brian, Julio, and I are doing tomorrow.
Hey.
So we are. If for those that don't know, we are doing a show on Saturday. So my usual stream is going to be replaced by this every now and then. It's called Critical Bells with a Q in the middle. I don't know why. Don't ask. Critical, like critical, I guess. Yeah. And,
Critical.
so we'll be so we've taken submissions in from everybody in the community or people from the community, and we are going to give feedback on people's builds, work in progresses, features, whatever. And somebody asked let me see here. As a judge of someone else's work, how do you critique someone's work, but at the same time motivate them to either improve or take their build to the next level?
Very
So
good.
how do you stop your critique or your judging from feeling like just a roast, or feeling like it's just it's not constructive? Like where do you know where the line is?
Well, you first you have to go into it honestly and with like a firm sense of character and like understanding of the, at least I want to say that's like the overall idea behind this hobby, and that's just subjective to me. I know that that's a big broad statement for me to make, but like you can't. The problem with like some judging and some critiquing stuff, like I went to art school, right, and I learned how to peer review, and you have to put yourself up there and you have to say things that the teacher is grading you on your ability to review the work that is in front of you. So it's like you have to look at the art as though it was your own, right? And not how do you want to say it? Like have a very small ego, right? Lose your ego. Drop some acid. No, I'm joking. Like you have to like step aside from yourself and look at it objectively as like a piece of art, because that's what it is. And like, yeah, I mean that may not be the best way to say it, but that's what I gotta say. Now I'm gonna go make a drink.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I think if you are going into a composition as a judge and you have a connotation of you are about to rip people apart or rip someone apart, then you shouldn't be a judge. Like you're not there because you're there to be at a higher level than somebody who's competing. You're there because people have recognized you for your talent and your work, and they want to see your point of view based on what on other people's builds and what you're looking at. So
your understanding of the craft.
Right. Yeah. So if you have any kind of negative connotation towards anybody building or anybody's build, and you go in there, and you're going to say something negative, then don't judge at all. Like I don't think. I mean, yeah. Right.
I always
you have some kind of tact and.
I mean, I've never judged, but I always go on the this needs improvement, but this right here is very good. I think you did very well. You can point out what needed to be improved, but you can also point out what they did very well.
I call that a shit sandwich.
I always like to pick out like 5 things I really, really like about someone's build, and then just see if those things are bad. Like if I really like the color, is it shittily applied, or just something that's wrong with what I like about someone else's build. And if it's all bad stuff, you're getting roasted.
Yeah, usually for a competition, right? Like you're given a criteria of what you should be looking for.
Yeah.
Like even with GBWC, they clearly lay out what is what, but they don't necessarily tell you what they're leaning
some
more
people will
towards.
argue with that exact statement, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they say, oh, we judge it on this, and this, but they don't specify which is more important or whichever is more lean towards. But usually you're given a criteria, and you need to kind of look at that both subjectively and I can't remember the right word for the next bit, but
objectively.
Yeah. Subjectively and objectively.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. But yeah, I think like just check your ego at the door. Don't be a dick. Make it as
fun as it is.
Yeah, as absolutely fun as it can be. Yeah.
If it's like one of us talking to the other person that have like to each other, then absolutely we're going to be assholes.
All out.
If you're in a professional setting, at a competition or something,
yeah,
and someone asks for your advice, just don't be us.
No,
don't be us. Don't be us towards each other. Yeah.
I normally start with I really like this, I really like that, I really like this, I really like that. If I'm talking to someone, and if they're like, "Oh, that's great," I tried this, I tried that, and if I see something that I think could be improved, I'll be like, this will be dope if you did it this way, or this will be real nice if you could try to do it this way. This will be your first time, but it'll be great. I promise you. Something along those lines. If a kid is painted all blue, def getting crap.
I don't know. I think the Goof custom is pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm saying my Sinon Blue isn't doing too bad either,
Mm.
But
It's not all blue though. There's different blues in there.
Yeah, there's different blues and some grays and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Golds and yeah. Anyway,
so you think like so if someone were to like take something and then just paint it like all one shade of like say color shift paint or something like that, it would necessarily not be the best way to approach
It's
the
not
build.
the best way
Scotland is
to
feeling
show stuff
attacked
off.
right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but she's
I'm in this coaster. I don't like it.
but on the other
Nice shirt.
on the flip side of that coin, as an entrant, you have to you have to kind of realize that the judges are there to try to pick every single thing out that you might not be doing as good or you might not be doing well. Don't take it personally. First of all, they have to look at every error and every mistake that you may have or may not have made. So that's important to kind of realize
Literally
too,
the
and
same-
to take
Literally the same thing, right? With ourselves, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
totally.
take what the judge is saying to you, or if you want the judge to explain why you got the mark that you got, have him explain it to you, he or she, and kind of figure out what it is you could do better for the next time. And I can pretty much guarantee you, if you go into a competition with that mentality or any kind of judging criteria with that mentality, you will leave that competition or build off or whatever all the better, like mentally, because then you'll know, okay, so this is what I did wrong. So why am I not doing this as good as some other things that I'm doing? And then kind of go home, work on that, get that better, get it to the same level as your other stuff, bring it back and see if it fares better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. 2 coins, baby.
We need to get Julio a Pabs hat.
He doesn't want anything with a hole in it.
I don't mind them. I enjoy every hole there has ever been.
I've got the flat brim. I've got like the half Midwest with the little bit of the crimp on it.
That's
I like a
every
good
hole.
curve.
my Detroit hat still has it. Like I can't bring myself to do
I
it
like
fully.
I would like curve the shit out of my hat back in the day. Get that Von Dutch trucker hat, it's like a million years old. Yeah.
I need to frame my face since my hair's not going to be doing it for me. I got to make the hat do it.
I only have one
I
hat.
also-
and it's
I also
a
have to get-
top hat that I only wear for fishing.
I think we also have to get John in a hat.
Yes.
Gotta
Oh,
get John in a
definitely.
Pabs hat.
Yeah.
Does it come in a not purple?
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes in all types of different colors.
Yeah.
Can I get the
I just-
black with the red underneath the brim?
Yeah, there's that. I think I have that.
On brand.
At
For real.
all times, especially when I don't want it to be. Like it just happens.
It's like she's got the mask, the shoes, and the hat now.
Right?
What?
I got
Nice. We got to get Kodokai patches made up.
Hell yeah. I'll put one right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Right there.
You're killing me.
Yeah, or
I'm
hats.
working on team off or cross stick patches, but then I think I'm also gonna do some mechanism one.
Oh
Nice.
shit. Oh
that-
shit.
Those 2 circles of Venn diagram are the same circle for me.
You're the same heart.
Oh shit. Everybody want a hat now. Everybody want a hat.
Persistent Tail says, "Is there a resin conversion hat? I'll make whatever you want, Tail. Seriously, Daddy's got to pay the bills."
True.
Funny.
I am working
You just
on
sparked
those,
an idea. He's creating right now. Like, how can I incorporate resin into these hats?
Fucking- so one side will say resin, the other side will say stockings.
Stoking.
I am working on
Bunch of
those
some
orange
socks to
corn
say
dog
stockings.
tie-dye t-shirts. Those are in the work.
So there is an add-on / bonus part of this question
Oh,
that I didn't say because obviously I wanted to get the first part out of the way. But the second part is, what is something a judge or person reviewing your work said to you that has fired you up to get back into your workbench and kind of just blow it out of the wall?
So like how we had the conversation the other night about my pink steen, because I haven't really entered any competition. But the feedback I've gotten from you guys on my pink stein with the color blocking and stuff, that kind of made me a little hyped. I've been on a little bit of a normal kit burnout. My past 2 kits I painted, I've absolutely hated. So I think that got me a little hyped to start working on some stuff.
Sure.
Because now I think I know what my problem has been the last few months. Because I don't think I color blocked enough.
Mm.
That kind of hyped me up.
Oh yeah.
That's good. That was the whole kind of the point of that. Like when you asked for criticism, like I think it was really important that because I know you felt kind of down and out about it, so we wanted to kind of push you towards a direction where you feel like you could the next time you tackle something similar that we can get you to a better spot or you can get to a better spot yourself. So that's good. That's great. That's good news.
Oh yeah.
Good news all around. Yeah.
When I brought my wing to Kinokuniya, a bunch of people were like, "Wow, wow, wow, wow." I was like, "Oh yeah, you guys like it?"
I would not have been one of those people. I would have been like, "Ooh, no W's, all O's."
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
And turn around. Oh.
So one person was like, that paint's real rough. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, you painted that what do they call those? The high res kits rough. I'm like, bro, that's a wing EW. Sorry. that put a little fire in my ass. It was like, oh. It's like, yeah, bro. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself, bro.
Oh. Oh.
No. That was about it. Put a fire in my ass though. I was like, damn, my paint is rough. I gotta work on my paint.
My paints. Shit.
I don't think I've had anyone kind of judge comment that has lit a fire under my ass or anything like that. But I think since I am essentially my biggest critique, any critique I have just means I have to do better, like in the next go around. Like for example, what was the last thing I built? That's Nanju, yeah. Like I had so many cross things to say about it because there's some shit application there, and I felt like my heart wasn't in it at the end, and like just all that stuff. I think I need to kind of pay more attention to. Like my application is while it was nice and smooth on the outside, like I have to remember there are things on the inside that also need painting every now and then. Stuff like that. But there was also another time where somebody said that my builds were all the same. I think with a little fire under my ass too. Some people have mentioned that I have, I keep within the same style, and it kind of motivated me to keep doing the same style because I think I can keep doing it better. So until I hit that ceiling of I don't think I can do this style any better than I've already currently doing it, then I'm gonna keep doing it because that is my fucking style. So
when you hit the pinnacle, you got to start weathering.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I've already like this Raphael's getting weathered.
Ooh, you
some
fancy, all right?
Battle damage. I mean, the shell is damaged. It can't be pristine clean.
I am hyped to customize the shit out of this.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm gonna Venmo Pabs a bunch of Bitcoins so that you can buy resin with it. Because that's how you buy resin, right? I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have to go like down to the basement. I think it's called the dark web. So, I don't know.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's down.
It's like, does anybody sell resin?
No. It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So judges' feedback. I've had a lot of really good judges' feedback, which has been obviously positive. The thing that I think that is the thing that probably has driven me for a one statement, and it's not really like a big driving thing, was when I got fourth in a competition where they don't tell you where you get past third, right? One of the judges came to me and was like, "Hey man, you did really good. You got fourth. So like, think about that."
I really don't like that.
I didn't mind it because what it made me do was look at like where I was next to the things that were all around me and the whole pool of the world that was around me, and so.
But I don't like it when they don't tell you why you got fourth. Or why you got third or second?
Oh, I mean, I know why. I know exactly why. So,
did they tell you? So did they give you a specific reason why?
Yeah, the reason was because the category was flooded with mixed match, and so. Yeah.
I meant in terms of like whenever they give you your place, like they don't tell you why. They don't.
Yeah, in regards to if it was like subdivided the way it probably should have been, I would have gotten second instead of fourth. So, but which is fine, and that's okay, and I'm fine with getting fourth, and that's great, and it doesn't deter me at all to not place or not win or whatever. I'm enter to win. I enter to have fun and be there with people and talk to people about stuff. That's why I like to put my stuff out there. If I enter a contest online, throw a bunch of pictures out there, I do tend to do good because I'm lucky and I got some good ideas. But like, I don't do it to kill everyone. I do it to have fun.
He doesn't like kill everyone. Just
No.
letting you guys know. He's doing it to kill everyone. He's
Shut
killing
up.
every single person.
He's killing all of us.
Shut up.
All of us are dying.
All
That,
the
that,
skills.
that's not a hard thing to do.
All the skill
Guys.
levels.
Guys, stop it. Stop.
He's a wizard. What do you expect? He just had wizard Gumpo magic.
For
By
real.
magic, I am a wizard.
Casting a spell right now. We just don't know about it.
He has
Hello,
the-
Amora.
He has the power glove. It's so bad.
Wingardium Leviosa.
He has the power of love and friendship.
He's a
It's
wizard,
so
but
bad.
we're all bodies.
Fireworks.
Oh, they're not gonna be anywhere.
Didn't hear a word you said.
It's fine.
It wasn't important.
You said something fireworks and something.
I said the fireworks are out of control.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my neighbors are doing it, and like they're not supposed to because we're in a drought and we're in a mobile home.
Oh wow.
So if one,
Brooklyn. Like
If-
that.
What?
What?
Am I cutting out? Like, is that? What?
Yeah, when someone speaks while you're speaking, you cut out completely.
Yeah, my mic is trying to tell me how to behave and let other people talk.
Bill.
Oh.
Bill.
but like we're in high bushfire warning, and everybody keeps on doing fireworks. And I'm just like, you idiots.
At least we don't have to worry about that here in the BK.
True.
Yeah.
We got droughts all the time. Ain't nobody throwing fireworks.
No, the fireworks don't cause the droughts.
No,
Droughts cause the droughts.
I know I'm not funny. I'm gonna make a lot of noise.
Laugh like a gold. It's okay.
So yeah,
Dead air. Dead air.
that was my DMC.
I can fix that. Okay. Anyway,
Oh no.
Do we have any other conversation topics that you guys want to cover?
I've got a couple more.
Oh, that's
Item in your backlog that haunts you.
Oh, Lord have mercy on me. Okay.
Pabs goes first. Pabs goes first.
Okay, so one big thing that I bought, and I was like, yeah, if I ever build this, if I do build this, my skill has to be like oomph or not, like, or I'm not gonna build it at all. And it is the Infinite Dimension Sazabi Verkar
Ooh.
1.0
Ooh.
with backpacks.
Ooh.
So when I first bought this, I only had one resin thing under my belt. Like I didn't know what I was doing really. I wasn't so sure. Look, and then for some reason I fucking bought this thing, and it's been in my backlog ever since. And not because I don't want to build it. I just don't think I can do it justice yet. And I've seen it. I've seen so many people build it. I've seen it all over the place. I've seen someone do really well with it, and some people not so well. But yeah, that thing, I feel like if I do build it, like I have to give it like 100% everything I've learned so far from when I started to now. And every day I build something, every day I finish and I take photos of a kit, it haunts because it's staring at me like it's staring at me right now, this piece of shit. So yeah, that for me, 1.0 Infinite Dimension Sazabi.
I got a perfect grade Sharzaku in my closet that is screaming at me. Like, just snap me. Just snap me up.
I built that and hated it.
Mine's there.
You hated it?
Yeah.
You hated it.
So it wasn't the Charles version. I had the Zaku 2. It was a commission. It's no. Oh.
You didn't like it?
I
None
don't
at all?
No, I don't like it at all. Like the proportions are weird. Like obviously you still use the screws and stuff. The wiring is off. Yeah.
So I don't know if this counts, but I have a USS Missouri partially built in my backlog that I haven't touched in 4 months because of how much work I have to do to it. Like there's so much excess plastic on this thing to clean up, and like parts came in then, so I have to go in and fix them. That it
Well,
just
he's done.
it forced kid it forced semester with you, but I did. And it's a hot mess, and it's just sitting there unfinished next to all my finished war kits, and I'm like, could I work on it today? And then I'm like, oh wait, here's this kit I can work on. Well, just kind of up there haunting me like, hey buddy, what are you doing? I'm not painted.
You're like that that relationship meme with like the couple walking away and the guy's turning around looking at something else, and you're the guy in the the girl is the battleship, and
Me looking at that Tamiya King Panther kit, and then Beth just staring right at me. Like, hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
You remember me?
You remember when you loved me?
so Tabby.
Yes. Yeah, that piece
Oh,
of
shit.
That
The 1.0 A and B and the 2.0 A. So yeah, the 1.0 full kit with the backpacks and the 2.0 just the full.
See, I know the 2.0 was made so that it could be made, kind of painted and separated easier, and that's fine and that's cool. But I just love the details on the 1.0. They're very hard to spot the differences if you look at photos.
I have them all.
Yeah, but I don't right now I don't think I can do it justice. So I need to wait it
I
out.
think you could.
That thing is my magnum opus.
Oh shit! If you think you can't handle the Suzabi, what makes you think you can handle the Hainu that's coming?
That's the thing.
Because I handle the amazing Exia just fine.
Is the
So
fucking
what makes you think you can't handle the Suzabi?
Because it's a bigger kit.
Oh, it's a big one.
what I've got the high new Verka heavy weapon system Expo edition clear in my backlog.
So the Expo edition clear is the frame clear as well, or is it just the armor?
You
might want to check that.
Just the armor. The frame
Okay.
is
If it's just the armor, if the frame is solid, then you should be okay.
Yeah, the frame
tolerances might be weird with a conversion kit on the clear frame.
Yeah, so I've got that. I'm gonna get that conversion kit. I'm gonna make something retarded and fun and huge.
Yeah, me too.
But the only I don't really have one that I regret. Like
something you haven't built yet that you
something in your backlog that's just staring at you.
Yeah,
yes.
No, pick one. I have fucking 100 kits in my backlog.
There you go. Every single one.
What are you
staring at them?
No, I mean, and I'm going through them. Like I built the Deep Striker, and I'm making that into something ridiculous, which I have to like. As soon as this little guy is done here, I can go back into doing that in the 4 Horsemen build, so I can start to get my thing going. But the High New is a better design than the Sazabi. Fight me. That's fine. The Sazabi's fun.
He's like, that's fine.
I have the OG Saz and I have the Verka Saz, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've built both as well. I built the regular Sazabi Verka and the high new Verka.
What are you waiting for?
Huh? What?
What are you waiting for?
Nothing. I'm waiting until my skills.
I don't like that you're intimidated by it.
I felt the same way with that. I was like, because it's a lot. It is a lot. It's like 300 or 400 pieces of resin that go onto
Compared to the Twin Towers
amount of parts. I might be over exaggerating.
For real, you're doing a Twin Towers.
Yeah, well, he's getting paid to do that. So we'll talk about that.
There is a gun in my head.
Whether or not I'm ready, I'm building the Twin Tower. It doesn't matter. I already said yes. I took the money. I'm out.
I'm out.
One day, Pabs is gonna disappear, and all that's left is that kit.
It's just gonna be sitting here in my place. I mean, God knows it's big enough to be. So it's just gonna be right here. I'm gonna be offering like
such a good bit. Just one day it's there, and you're not.
Yeah. It's just gonna stare at you guys, and you make it full screen. It's just gonna be looking at you. Staring, ready.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Look at this. Look at this fucking shine.
Look at that. That is. Ooh.
Pabs never gives bad advice.
That is Mr. Clean's head.
I asked Tabby once because, like, I don't know if you guys remember when I came on Mechanism and I first was laying down the gloss on the Briegel earlier this year, and I was like, I sprayed some gloss. I totally fucked it up. Blah 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 blah. And you guys were like, well, you're obviously fucking doing it wrong. And I asked Pabs off camera, as I was. And I asked Pabs off camera, and I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And he's like, well, here's what I do. Give me steps, like bing bang, bing bong. Perfect. Every time. Every time. So,
Pabs doesn't give bad
just for the
advice.
record, I don't go bing bang, bing bong like a racial stereotype. Just
now he goes bing bong, bing bong.
oh, motherfucker.
Oh, are we making dinging noises? Is that what we're doing?
Please, if you would be so kind. Thank you.
Oh,
It feels like it's like an endorphin release for me now at this point. Oh,
no. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I have one here. Hang on. Let me see if I can get the ring.
You Pavloved yourself.
speaking of Pavlov's favorite
the last thing I needed to hear right before I got on this fucking stream.
You're welcome.
Fucking bell.
You're welcome.
We missed you. Happy to have you here.
Hey Frankie, what does your T-shirt say?
I'm so upset to be here
Honey.
right now.
Honey.
Love you, Frankie.
Okay,
Honey.
now put them together. So it says 10, son.
It
10,
does.
son. 10, son.
It doesn't work that way. Not with this one. Not with this one.
No, it'll say 10, son.
10, son.
No, it's more of like, you know, half a zero in the middle.
10.5, son.
It's
You got
18.
dimes.
Really think about it. It's 18.
It's gonna go to 50. It's gonna go to 50 if I split it in half.
10, son.
If I can get this thing to really ring, it's very heavy. So
I can't wait till Brian and I start like a street band of just bell instruments.
No, I'm gonna
Hey,
fuck
not bad.
yo.
Not bad.
That is very soothing.
I
Yo,
turned
I'll
this from a solid to brass on the lathe.
I just had an idea.
What'd you have?
It'll be fine. It's not gonna happen on stream.
I put it away, Frankie.
Put it away. Put it away. Put it away now.
I got a bunch of trees painted.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know why, but the mountain reminds me of in Dragon Ball Z Frieza's ship. You know that he has that design on the sides.
I
Kind of
haven't
like
watched Dragon Ball Z, so I don't know.
Oh.
You fake ass. Yeah.
Craig is here.
If you got some free time, you can do that.
That was a big
That
one.
exploded.
Yo, I
That was
heard
a
that.
What's up, Frankie?
trash can dropped from a
Alright.
roof. That's how
That was someone covering a gunshot firework.
No, do you?
All right,
Sometimes
at
it
the
sounds
same
like
time.
it. I'm sorry, Tex. What?
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Moves. Smooth moves.
My backlog ghost is obviously the 120. So
But why?
It's the 1 to 20.
You know you could do it, right?
Yeah,
You
I
can
don't
do it.
why, after seeing Michael Wines, why the fuck would I open it?
You got to beat him.
So did you guys see Max Watanabe's recent Twitter post?
Screw
no.
him. Most likely.
So he
Yeah.
did like a I don't know what kind of Valkyrie it was, but it was a large Valkyrie using the kind of multicolored thing that he does with the you know the multiple dots and stuff.
The max technique.
Yeah, he did the Max technique, but this time he hand brushed a bunch of details, and it looked pretty cool.
I didn't see him handbrush with details. I know that he did that technique on both. He did it both on the Super Strike and on the Jet
Okay.
and the girl. Oh, he's gonna do it on all of them. But
Yeah. So I mean, after seeing Mikey's, why wouldn't you build yours?
Yeah.
I know what I
Good.
want to do with mine. I don't. It's the time. It's not time yet. It's
Yeah,
not.
no, I have a feeling. Okay.
So if anybody wants to buy it,
But if anyone wants to take it off my hands, yeah, I'll live.
I'll live without it. There'll be another one.
Let me sell it and give me a commission. I'll make this. I'll make that shit disappear.
You put it in between there, make it 10 cents.
10 cents.
Add value.
He's gonna want 30%.
I'll
You
throw
see
it
it in
in
his
gently.
face.
At least 30.
At least
Fire
30.
At least 30.
Oh.
And I'll make it disappear in the first 48. How about that?
He's just gonna give you the money and keep it.
Next time on the first 48. That'd be cool if you did that in the Red Miria color scheme. Yeah.
Well, her name is Milia.
Oh, did I
But
say
yeah,
that
Bill, go ahead and spill my fucking secrets. It's fine.
wrong? Nobody
Actually,
knew
my-
until you said that.
I said it before.
Bill's a snitch confirmed.
I
Bill's a snitch
where I
confirmed.
do want to do the Milia version, and instead of having a scared Min-Mei in the Valkyrie's hand, I want it to be Max instead.
Oh.
I like it. With
I
it.
guess that's cool.
As someone in here would say no.
Yes, that's cool. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question that I have, unless you got another one, Chris.
No, I'm tapped out.
Okay.
Tap the fuck out.
A non-Gundam kit or model that you would like to tackle.
I snapped.
Whatever
Fireworks.
shoots that. Whatever shoots that.
That's heavy arms. That doesn't count. Next.
I snapped up a virtual on Temjin that I want to get a bunch of LEDs for.
Folks one.
No, the Hasagawa.
Ooh.
I got a Wave 100 Black Knight that I'm looking at in my brain hole. So there's a couple of others. I want to get Escaflowne.
The Motoroid Escaflowne?
I think it is.
It's tiny. Bro.
Yeah,
it's
then
so small.
Bill was sending me a couple of links. I gotta go through and look again. Yeah, he did say the Motoroid was a kit though. So, but it's real small.
It is. It's a Motoroid. It's very small. Yeah. Their scaling is. I mean, we don't. Nobody really knows what the scale of Escaflowne actually is, but it's quite small.
Oh, okay. I figured it like on scale wise, it's like a scope dog.
A little bit smaller.
A little smaller.
Really?
Oh, there is a Bandai one.
Really old Bandai one, yeah.
I would like that.
I can only ever hear that one song, "Curse of the Sword" or whatever. Anytime someone says Escaflowne, like just that track.
I just think of the opening, and it's all just one word. It's Escaflowne.
Yeah. And he's running around. Bang.
Escaflowne. That's it.
If anybody knows a seller who's selling a white glint,
Oh yeah,
preferably the B.O.B.
that's Frankie's
Vanguard
Frankie's white whale.
Overboost. That's the
white
one I
whale
would
right now.
build.
You just called Frankie a whale? Damn.
So that's Frankie's white whale, motherfucker.
It's Frankie's white whale.
You see,
Perfect grade chooch.
who's
Works
trying to
the real
get people
panel
in
line.
trouble, bro?
Would you like a 1/60th scale of me?
I mean, we can work on we can work
No
on
man's
it.
pocket. is that big.
That's just gonna be like a part of his stomach, like
Yeah.
one
A
piece.
couple of my
Chop it
tripas.
A little bit of the chichos, and there's your 160, bro.
For you, Papa. Mold that.
No, we could do a full body Julio. I could probably do that.
Just
Yeah,
Pab does a 160 resin of Julio.
I hear somebody's got a printer. Yeah.
Brian, can
Popcorn
you do
machine, huh?
me and you like Sigurd and Altair?
You know, if we add like a bit of a punch,
yeah,
You guys,
that'd be
but I
fucking
just say
dope.
remove the heads, and I just like did sculpts of our cartoony style heads.
Yes,
They got
if we
fucking dope.
with the mugs and the beers and shit. I could dig it.
Why haven't you guys couple cosplayed as Mute
Ornstein
and
Because we haven't had the opportunity because of varietal pandemic
Life
and
life happened.
virus shit.
He's talking about before that.
You know, if we
we
just
didn't
add
we got a handful of times. Like, what?
if we just add a bit of a punch to this Raphael turtle thing, and then give it like a bit of a beard, and then change this bandana thing into a hat, it would look kind of like Julio.
Yo,
Yeah.
I say
that's
do
all
it.
he wants
I
to
say
hear.
do
That
it.
he's built like Raphael. That's all you had to tell him.
He wants a Donna Julio is what he wants. He wants a
I want to finish off my the beard broke off, but my hula pla, a little dude, I got to sculpt some stuff on him. Yeah, beard came off.
nice.
Fell over.
Mobile
Yeah.
pod or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I need some of that Thebra so I can make a hat.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'll just give you some.
sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a hula pla.
For me, so this isn't a kit in production at all, and it sucks because he doesn't want to sell it. But PSL feeds Dragonaw kit that he printed last year.
Tell me about that.
Like Dragonaw is already such an amazing design, and then he went ahead and made like a 160 or 120th scale of it. Paz make a Mount Resmore, all your heads.
That's pretty good.
I mean, I'm already doing like the head bobbing thing. Like I made gifts of like 3 or 4 people so far. The moment we get everybody, Jay, I just saw that, so that's getting gift real quick. So the moment everybody does it, I'm all over it. Like it'll be all in one nice line. Everybody doing the same thing at once. Yeah, great.
I've learned my lesson the first time. I'm not doing nothing like that.
I know I've already done one, so I ain't ever gonna do it again.
I gotta scrub through all the episodes.
I'm sure I did it
I know
once, but I'm
exactly
not,
which
I'm
one
not
it is
giving you the
too, but go
opportunity.
ahead.
Oh god.
I know one kit I'd like. I don't actually, it's not a specific kit. I'd like to do more jets. I did a little tiny jet, and then I did like a World War II Italian plane. but I'd like to get something modern and a little more detailed.
F-22
Raptor.
F-22 Raptor.
I've been thinking.
I think somebody's
Tiger Twos.
S22 Raptor.
Nah,
Tiger Twos.
nah.
F4TV.
Push the ones.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about
Phantom.
jets.
Those are expensive. My Phantom 2 is not cheap.
I wouldn't mind doing a Harrier or something.
Corsairs. You can
Like
do
a
Corsair.
Bobcat.
Typhoon is it's not me just getting progressively sleepy. I just look like this all the time, man.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always sleepy.
That's my secret. I'm always napping.
Like if I'm not on camera,
I thought something else was coming. I was expecting another joke.
No.
Hindy, that'd be fucking tough. Oh yeah.
The same company that makes my
Someone's
little
playing some
tank,
copyright music right now.
that little
Yeah,
helicopter
yeah.
kit.
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
About to get DMCA'd real
Oh
quick.
yeah, all the super chats from this stream just went straight to the DMCA fund.
I wouldn't mind putting together one of those Metal Gear Rexes.
Oh, the Kodo
Those
key. Yeah. Mhm. So
That'd
I've
be real nice.
had my eye on the Ray because it's more biological than the Rex.
Yeah.
I've always liked the design in that thing. I mean, even though it doesn't have arms and anything like
It's
that.
good. I won it last year.
Was the
Lucky.
Xerophantes? Is it?
Sahelanthropus.
What?
That's how-
You hex me?
That sounds like a monster in like Monster Hunter World.
I think I just said Avada Kedavra for some people. No,
it's a new spice coming out.
Oh
Sahelanthropus.
no.
whatever, man. You know what I
That's how
Sahelanthropus.
Robert Ocelot says it. Sahelanthropus.
mean. Yeah. So the one from 5. Yeah, I think that's that would be a cool thing to see because it's massive. It looks good.
Yeah, I think it's fucking huge. There's a couple in the PSP ones that were really dope, like mech designs. I wouldn't mind building something from that. One had like a tank back and like a Zaku front. It was dope. Or like a Metal Gear Rex front on
I'm
like
thinking
tank
like a
treads.
I'm like thinking of a Hidalfa right now after you said that.
Kinda, but the robot's in the front instead of the back. Oh,
Like that?
Oh, no, not like that.
Fatty.
Yeah, it's
That's a fatty.
I love that fatty.
Good stuff. That one's up
That's
there.
not the first time you've said that.
I know he's brought up the kit before, and I've said the same
Because we
thing.
talked about this a minute ago, so I just want
There's
to.
the artwork. John,
Yeah.
you should build this. This is
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like that.
Look at her
That looks
face. Look at her face.
How big it is.
That is. Look at that box art.
I
need that.
implore you to get that one, John Lynn.
I need
It
that.
is. It is a gorgeous kit. If you ever see it out and about, you get it immediately because it is very hard to find these days.
here's my secret, Captain.
Oh
Love you, bro.
shit!
Yeah, money. Kodo.
All right, quick.
Fire.
Somebody else say something they want to build and see if Brian has it. $1 million.
Aries Twin Towers.
No, shut the
100.
I wouldn't mind building a UFO type of thing.
He's like, oh, I have just the thing.
I have this.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ice on the cross.
2 from Squadron.
Oh, I wanted to get that one.
This one's really nice, right?
That
Yeah.
looks dope as hell, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to put this together, but I don't have the place to display it because it's like 16 inches across. It's huge
Ooh,
for a UFO.
Ooh.
Huge.
yeah, that's a big boy.
Has a ground.
That's as big as your standard wheel, yo.
It's big.
Fuck.
That's a big boy.
You hang that from the ceiling, Brian.
That goes over a child's crib at some point.
No, because it has like it has like,
Honey, it's a mobile. I swear.
it has great like ground effects and like
It's really dope. I think
Put it like
it's
on your
dope.
ceiling with like LEDs in the bottom. Make it like a disco light or something.
this one-
Just spin
this
it
is-
around and shit. That'd be dope.
someday. I'm not a huge fan of like Fetty style suits, but I'd like to put this thing together.
The Avalanche Dash.
Yeah, it's not really Fetty. Celestial
Yeah, I was
Being is a
gonna
terrorist
say I was
Yeah.
gonna keep my mouth shut.
Celestial
But since Julio said it.
But yeah, so this
That's,
is
that's far from Fetty.
This is tons of LEDs and like crazy stuff in this. It's just like this is jam packed full of runners. There's no air in this box.
I brought a couple of those kits back when I was in Asia, and I sold them all.
Sold them all? Shit.
Yeah, no, I got this one when I found out that they were going down.
Yeah,
And I was like, shit, let me get on it.
I bought a whole bunch of that. I don't know if you guys remember seeing the Estrella Avalanche Dash. So it's that red Exia looking thing, but it had the Avalanche unit on it, or the Genomes unit. Pretty cool. But I sold them all because I don't need more boxes in my house. And I bought more boxes with the money that I got from them.
Yep, that's exactly what you did.
Y'all know what it is.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. Anyway.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You know what it is.
What about you, Frankie? What do you want to build?
Yeah,
I already said it. I already said what I want to build.
That white glint is obvious. Like, what do you want to build?
Yeah, it's obvious as fuck. That's the one I don't have. That's not a Gundam.
Give me left.
It's got to be something else. It's got to be something else.
I want to build my car. How about that?
That's not a kit.
It is a kit. If you think about it, a really big kit.
There is a wind up side up kit that I had as a kid. And I want it back now.
Have you found it?
I'm gonna build a time machine so you can go back and get it.
Had I known, I would have kept it. Like I remember him walking, the little fat fuck. I love that guy.
Is it perfect time to bring up Ionicles again?
Oh,
No!
God. Oh god.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Paint your goddamn harems.
This one. I'd like to put this guy together. This would be fun.
I thought that was like a VD Goof or something.
Ooh, look at those legs.
Oh, this is a really good one. Got this at Image Anime randomly.
Ooh. Yo, I heard they're not opening back up, bro.
Kind of the idea, yeah.
Some hobby towns aren't as well.
Sheesh.
Rip.
I don't think my local hobby town is. I think they're shutting down.
I worry about like Boost because that's the only place in the city I can get mission models.
Oh damn, Witchy got me.
Develop
right.
Find a relationship with my friend Zach Blake.
Every Elmeth
Wait,
ever.
Wait, they don't have an Elmeth. Do they have an Elmeth kit?
There is a few.
I mean, an actual one, not that. Like
No,
a newer one.
Actual one.
There is a very tiny one. I think Tex also built that one.
The little SE
Yeah, I saw
one,
that.
I have that one too. And then there's a couple resin kits that exist, and I'm waiting for everybody else to decide that they want one so that I can get mine. Because I'm the idiot that paid in full already. Anyway. He's like, how many more do you need? I'll think about it.
Man, I want to get. Oh, I might just do that when I pick up an Elgu. I might just print out a Guyver and paint him up.
Ooh. Yeah, I do want to get more.
Ryan.
So you held up like
Oh,
one of
shit.
these, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I touched when I was over at your place last.
Or was this the one that you touched from 1980?
Shit.
What is this one?
I don't
Thank you.
remember. That Sunday morning was very rough.
I can't see. I can't
was
tell
30
because
years
it's all in
ago.
Japanese. But I started putting it together. It actually came with glue.
What?
Yours came with glue? I don't think mine does. Mine's got the old Bandai logo on it too. Little kid.
Yeah, the
jumping kid.
yeah.
The glue that comes in the little do not eat
And the little
package.
tin. No, it comes in a little.
No,
it
that's
comes in a little
silicone.
tin.
Don't do that. Don't eat that.
No, you don't eat that. I mean, got it around here somewhere, just like as a.
Just
Eat
remember
it.
you can eat
Just-
everything.
The glue is okay to eat. Don't eat,
Eat it,
that.
eat it, because that's another way to get rid of the bell. Eat it.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm gonna give you a free. I'm gonna give you a free
Shot
one,
fired.
Frankie. I'm gonna give you a free one.
oh fuck.
Mike's good though.
Remember Breaking Bad?
Oh, you're gonna get a little arsenic in your shoot.
Remember Breaking Bad? My wheelchair is gonna have that bell built in.
No.
I'm gonna go right up to your room at the old person's house. Ding, 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 ding.
I hate you.
I love you too. Frankie's watching his life flash before his eyes right now.
The fucking explosions don't help.
Oh,
I'm here.
over
I
again.
can't tell if it's over there or if it's my side. Like we're getting carpet bombed. Yo, what the fuck? Then I got to deal with bells.
Hey Frankie, it's happening on the street outside.
Do they make Gundam-sized Megazords or a Voltron? There is a Voltron.
I think
There's
they
a
do.
Voltron. Yeah. So there's a
160.
there's a classic Voltron kit, right? So the Go Lion essentially. That's like a super mini claw, right?
Yeah, that's what's called Super Mini Play.
Yeah, and then there is an old like model kit of it somewhere in the ether, and then there's a resin kit that's like 1/20 scale somewhere.
I'm only familiar with the one that came out after the Netflix show came out.
Oh yeah, there's the new Voltron.
Brian, what you got there? I saw something green.
That's a cool suit.
Show it.
That is a
Devastator.
Oh shit! I thought it was
wait to
the
get mine.
fucking full armor Gundam for a second. I was like, oh,
I can't wait to acquire mine.
Oh my god, I heard you. Okay, now I know to take the camera out since you got one.
Yeah, look at it.
It doesn't look like a budget security camera anymore.
Actually, the good camera's on the bench, and the budget one is on me.
We need to teach
Story of
Julio
your
how
life,
to.
huh?
We need to teach Julio how to one, stay in frame.
Nope.
And then 2, stop showing his feet on camera because it's like angled enough that you can see just under his desk.
You might see the donkey.
You can see his feet like wiggling around every couple of seconds.
Yeah, I'd be happy.
The donkey might pop out.
Dog wagging his tail.
Don't look at my
Julio,
feet.
show
What
us.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Julio, show us the donkey.
I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to
I dare you.
Really? Oh shit.
Yo, I love this. Yo, send her a picture of the donkey.
Ooh, Bauer.
Go on, give yourself a calamity. This was signed to me, but yeah, this is pretty cool. This was actually made as a part of a tabletop game. Originally, that lost funding, but Luca like went through and did all the work and the design work and all the like planning and molding and sculpting and everything. And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's not going to happen." So it was like, okay.
Did you bring up? Did we talk about you met him at a show?
Yeah. I met Luca in 2018. And I still talk to him like all the time. Super nice. Made easy, fast friends. Yeah, crazy people. You know,
Birds of a feather.
I love when that happens. You meet someone and it's just like, hi. Hi.
That's how I ended up here.
You with all you guys?
I don't know how you're still here.
I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't know where I am.
Guys, that hurts my heart a little bit.
I don't know how.
Except for you, obviously I know why you're here. Yeah.
What year is
It's
it?
I
not
would have
about-
found you eventually, Brian.
It's not about how we got here. It's the friends we made on the way.
You all made
No.
friends.
Y'all not my friends. The fuck out of here.
It's not the destination. It's
Keep
the
saying that when
journey.
you hit Jersey, Frankie.
There was
I
one rule.
made
No
friends.
friends.
I made friends on this trip, and you all can fight me.
I ain't got no friends. Fuck this.
And if they're your friends, why are you fighting them?
So
Because
Zach
sometimes you
White.
gotta show the people you love that you can throw hands and still be
So-
friends.
So
No,
Zach
these
White
hands
in
bring
the chat
heat for
says,
everyone.
he's never seen any Mario kits before. I'm pretty sure there's like a
yeah.
Mario Kart kit somewhere.
Yeah, the America kids out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no like just Mario, because I mean, why would you?
Those are
want
just called Funko Pops.
that? Yeah.
I got some of those.
None of those.
Yo, for real.
Ways to
So-
blast this
So
cough.
Julio had this new angle on his camera like earlier this week. I think I saw it on Discord or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it freaked me the fuck out to know that there's more than 2 walls in his room. Like there's like a
If
wall
you
of
ask me, there's
Funkos.
just a door, whatever is in that corner.
Yeah, the window, and then I could see his bed. Boy, make your bed. All right.
I did. I actually did make my bed today.
Oh, thank God.
You're welcome.
That shit
I
look
thought-
messy
I was
as
like-
fuck still.
She's a lucky lady, whoever she is.
I'm good at bird faces.
I
Yeah.
switched to using my laptop,
Is that
and I
cheap
think
as
that's
an
a
old
lot
needle?
better than my phone.
Yeah. It's definitely a lot better, Jalen.
Yeah.
Using the laptop? Yeah. Oh yeah.
The webcams don't work as well, so I gotta use the front facing thing.
What webcam were you using before?
It just they're two $20 ones, but I kind of got off of Amazon because they were on sale for like $10, and I'm like, hey,
Fuck it. If it works, it works.
I hear
Yeah.
you.
Shit.
Look at Typherius's comment. This
Yeah,
is true.
I saw that.
This
I
is
saw
true.
that.
This is real. He's doing it to us.
We're all part of a master plan. We're the guinea pigs.
We didn't know. We all thought Tim was a scale modeler. In fact, he's a sociologist.
He's
This
sociopath.
is just like what
Not
was it?
That's just a
Truman
fancy way to say
Show.
puppet master.
I didn't sign up to be part of a psychology trial.
No, it's a
Yeah.
like elective credits.
It reminds me of
You're good.
It reminds me of this.
Do I get color credits for this?
Yeah, you'll get posture.
Continuing education credits, yeah.
It reminds me of that episode in Community where Alison Brie's character gets what's his name, Daniel Pudi and Daniel Glover's characters stuck in a room for like 24 hours, and they start to question why they're there.
They're real and shit. Yeah, I remember that was a good episode.
That actually happens though.
We're gonna have to go to Tim's house and start protesting next Friday.
Oh shit, Chooch and Pabs in the morning. Yo,
Chooch and Pabs in the morning.
We should totally do it. Look at her face. Yes, this is payback for the bell.
If you do that, it's got to be like you got to have hot takes with bro, and I come in and whatever the fuck I'm ranting about in the morning, whatever random bullshit that I fucking stuck in my crotch every day. These poor lads.
The donkey's actually pretty good.
Right?
I'm mad. I'm mad.
I don't know.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll send it to you, Dylan.
This is the best donkey pic I've ever seen.
You're welcome.
The first time he sent it by accident.
Yeah, that was.
If I had $1 for the every time that conversation started that way.
God, that shit was too funny. I didn't even fucking realize that fucking donkey was under the desk. Like, damn, Julio got a donkey under the desk.
I'm naming that donkey Nut.
Donkey Nutte.
N-H-U-T, Nut.
How long ago? You got to repost that in general, Julio. We've memed far too much.
That's not a bad donkey.
Frankie, how do you immediately turn another color when you start laughing?
Nut.
Oh, wow. We've lost Julio.
Brighter shade of Frankie. The brighter shade of Frank.
50 Shades of Frankie.
Just making fun of me because you can't change colors like me. Oh,
I
She
can.
can.
Not the way I want to, but I can.
Look at that panel line.
God. I look like Chris's wound wart.
Look at that part separation.
Thanks, Bandai.
Yo, that's a real grade. Look
at them fucking seams.
You better fucking remember it, yeah.
Look at them fucking seams.
I like how we're all laughing at something like nobody in the chat knows it was so funny.
It's cool. I'm an original cast, baby. That's why you can't afford me.
Donkey.
This is a 12-pack of White Claws and we're good, you know.
Variety pack.
No, all black cherry. All black cherry. You got to make sure it's all black cherry.
So I got
part of the deal.
Decals from Delphi. You can't see them because they're white.
I'm gonna hold these up real quick. Oh shit!
For those who don't use Delphi decals, they are excellent. Like, the quality of these decals are actually really good. Really good.
I just ordered some more today, and I got some for my Penelope.
I mean, if you guys want like specific decals for like a specific, Delphi is your person to go to, but also Benefit.
You all need Jesus. Holy crap. Oh no, I see it. That's why it's not going up.
I don't know.
I need a shirt that says that Nut.
But because I'm a first time buyer, they sent me this set of 1 to 44 scale holographic. If you can see them a little bit.
That's nice.
For the new?
For the unicorn, isn't it? Or is it
that's the new.
That's the new. That's
the
new,
so
bro.
I've got the new. So yeah. I've got
That's fire, dude.
For the new, which is tight, and they are like kind
They're
of
hella shiny.
Foil. It doesn't really want to like show the.
No, I could kind of.
I need to pick some up, man. I got that resin conversion. Definitely need to pick some up.
Yeah, I know.
Have you actually opened that box yet?
Yeah, dude.
That come in the box.
No, yeah, but the holographics, man.
Oh, the holographic. Okay, yeah. So just a quick FYI, Delphi did increase their shipping price. By $2. Yeah, it's $2. However, it's still only a $9 flat rate shipping fee, so it's not too bad.
I can attest to that. It's not bad at all.
Steve wants to see my donkey.
It came real fast. I ordered my decals on Monday.
Donkey squad.
Show the donkey.
Steve wants that donkey.
Hey, once you see the donkey, you gotta accept the donkey. So
You gotta accept the donkey. There's extra H in that word.
The honky.
Donkey.
The honky donkey talk.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh, anyway, I just bought that Psyduck.
You did? You found
hey,
them?
where'd you fucking found it?
Someone sent it to me in a link.
Good stuff.
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh,
Is there
yeah.
was there like an Oshawott one, yo? Because I want.
I don't know, this one's older, but I don't know if maybe I don't see why not.
150, bro. 150, B. Nut.
Hold up. How come, yo? Somebody find me the fucking VOB, bro. Fuck.
It's out there. Yo, Paz
He's like,
was on
where's
the
my
trail.
white glint now?
Where's my white glint? I'm next.
See, the
Find me a white glint.
The problem
Find me
is
a white glint for under 150.
the problem is the kit you're looking for is out of production. Even in
I know, so somebody might have it. Somebody might just white glint.
It's somebody's 120.
Oh, white glint. Look for.
All right, Frankie, look under your desk. No one wanted to tell you. It's
look at the
nothing.
fucking donkey. It's not even a donkey there, bro.
See if
It's a mule.
It's a random snap-on do-rag. That's for you, buddy.
Yo, I have an extra donkey sticker I'm gonna send you. Slap it right under the desk, bro.
On the Desk Donkey Squad?
Oh, the desk donkeys.
You need to make one, but like it has to have your hat and
like with a beard
on it.
Yo, we can do that. We have a picture of it. You can just vectorize that and add your shit on it.
Yeah.
Your
So
shit.
I
Its face.
already have a couple of vectorized beards I can throw.
Yo, if you do that,
There was a random Psyduck just popped up just now.
Where? I didn't see it.
Top left.
yo,
What are you
if
talking
you do
about?
that, if you do that donkey shit, video game donkey's gonna come after you, bro. I'm just saying.
Oh, video game donkey. Yo, he's fucking
Come after you.
hysterical.
Yo, he's hilarious.
He's fucking hysterical.
I
man.
love that
Oh
guy.
God! Every time,
Wow.
Big Yoshi.
Big Yoshi.
Big
I feel
Yoshi.
like that's a nickname for something. I don't know.
No.
That's one of his videos. Fuck you guys.
how much you want to
When
pay
he's calling around the GameStop asking for Big Yoshi, cry.
He calls Party City Blake. Y'all need to Google this.
Or when he gets caught.
Big Yoshi.
I don't know, Donkey, but maybe if I got spaghetti, you could tell me a little more about it. Oh, gotta go. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, it looks like you're not going to get that white glint for cheaper than about 150.
80.
That's not bad if it's the 150.
But the VOB though.
Yeah, the VOB, yeah.
Plus like $50 shipping.
Maybe.
Yeah, you spending 200, 250, bro. It's
Uh,
going down.
This
You
one
want
you
to have
want
to
a
guarantee
guarantee shipping plus 1365 tax.
That's money.
It's not out there, but it's definitely not worth it for that kit. When I've seen it for like 70, 80 bucks with the VOB.
It's $80 in major retailers, but sold
That
out.
was then. This is now. You know what? I almost bought the Red 5 Ultimate Collector Series Star Wars Lego kit for $120, and I missed out by 3 days, and it went up to $400.
Whoa.
I stopped producing it, and everything just fucking shot through the roof. And that's just kind of how it goes.
It was like drift tax, but on kits and toys.
Right? All the other spots. Cool, I didn't know what to say. It's what it is, you know.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of is what it is, it is about that time.
It
It's
is.
that magical hour where I get to get rid of all these people. So
I can go eat.
Yo, check me out.
I ate before the
ramen.
show, but for some reason, it just
Start.
Yo,
it wasn't
check,
enough.
check this out. I'm gonna make your job a whole lot easier right now.
Get rid of me.
Get rid of me.
Can you do something for me? Can
I'm
you
sorry?
ring the bell? Can you ring the bell before you wrap up?
We had it.
I didn't fucking hear it.
She's gonna do it again. She's gonna do it again. Let's check on my phone.
Nah, I don't like this face. She's plotting. She's fucking plotting, bro. I'm not gonna open any messages.
Yo, get her out, and then we'll do a wrap up. Oh, you son of a bitch!
All right, so we can start with you, people that don't get to wrap it up that often. Go ahead.
Yo, how's it feel to start your Saturday with a burn?
Damn.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
What the fuck?
Who was?
Yo, I'm taking applications. If you got a IUD, hit me up. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Speaking of raw, let the ladies know where they can find you.
Clipping nubs on the internet. Look for me. I do things. I make stuff. I finesse and flirt with you.
It's true.
It's true.
The trick is getting him to stop.
Why my pee hard?
Why my pee
Oh.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
And if you want to,
Speaking of pee, Chris Pabs.
Hey, what's up? Instagram, Chris_Pabs. YouTube, youtube.com/R3D5UNZ. We're doing a show tomorrow. Critical Builds. 7 Central, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. Yes.
Math.
Yeah. So come check it out. If you guys still want to submit any of your builds, it is still open for submission until probably around noon tomorrow. So please submit. I mean, we have a whole bunch, but we can do a few more. So yeah, come check it out. Come watch us be not this rowdy, but
I think we were okay.
I'm gonna get so rowdy tomorrow. Rowdy with critiques.
Singing that song tomorrow too.
What? Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is an earworm. That shit is going through all your heads right now. You're welcome.
No.
I sing that song every time I'm cooking. So
come check it out. We'll be, we'll Julio, myself, Brian, Z, and Kyle, Clueless Comfort Builder will all be there. So yeah, it'll be a good time.
All right. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for helping out. Thanks for helping with the DMC. I appreciate you. I appreciate the work and the help that you give.
Fucking Pabsley, bro.
Yeah.
I'll get your participation trophy for today.
I think Pabs deserves sprinkles on ice cream today. That's how good he was.
Ooh.
The rainbow one. Not just the chocolate ones, the rainbow one.
You can tell when I'm dancing too.
Sprinkles are for closers, and he closed out. Love it. John Lynn, let the world know where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at CreepingFurry4You, YouTube at CreepingFurry4You2, Facebook at JP Woodbridge and more, and at the store JP Woodbridge and more. Check it out. I mean, we got some snazzy stuff. We got bird skulls. We got resin.
We got skulls.
Bird skulls are very cool. Yeah.
We got jewelry. We got everything. And it's never too late to get your father at a late day Father's Day. So check it out.
You're such a salesman. I love it.
For all the times he was late in your life, pay him back.
I had a father.
A week later.
Or
you can get one from me, Frankie.
Get it for the graduate.
You're not daddy though.
I could be.
No.
5-year-old cousin graduating elementary school, just give her a little snazzy keychain. I mean,
We got big skulls. We got small skulls. We got red skulls. We got
real skulls. We got fake skulls. We got half in between skulls. We got half a skull.
We got paintings with chicken feet on them.
We got normal skulls. We got corn. We got corn keychains, blueberry keychains.
You want corn on the cob? You want corn on the skull? She's got it, ladies and gentlemen.
And,
no, do a corn print bird skull.
But the corn has to be crystal.
Oh, look at that. She's looking at it.
The corn has to be crystallized. Crystallized
like clear Pepsi.
Corn.
Crystal corn.
Crystal corn.
Crystal corn.
Is that what they call? Is that what they? Never mind. Never mind.
I heard that one. When I get my D20 dice mode, I will be doing corn embedded D20 dice.
There you go.
That'd be cool.
There you go.
That's safe for today.
All right. Thank you, John Lynn.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, my Midwestern brother, Brian. Hey, I have that button on here somewhere.
Brooklyn Brawler.
The Brooklyn Brawler.
Just assembling this little guy over here.
Ooh.
Look
at his
at
fingers.
that.
Look at his fingers. He's like, "Yo, come to me." Looks
Come
like
to me.
Dave Chappelle and the fucking Rick James. Like, yo, come to me.
Into my head.
You guys can.
I'm scared to touch that thing just through the screen. It's so glossy.
It's so glossy.
Pabs never gives bad
You guys
advice.
can find me here on YouTube. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays we're working on the. I will be working on this soon. The Saku Warrior. This is Death. Julio's been working on War. Pabs has been hanging out, bantering. John Lynn just joined the party, so come by on Tuesday and hang out with us and have a good time. And then on Thursdays, I'm doing my workbench stream with Gumple Paul, where we are doing the GK Models Master Grade Dom Tropin resin upgrade from the Master Grade 1.0 Dom. So doing that step by step, day by day. You can check those videos out. They're not super long; they're about 2 hours, but we basically are going through every portion of it and talking about the parts and the fit and the fiddle and everything like that. So I'm here. With Pabs on, shut up. With Pabs doing what I call critiqual, like quality critique builds. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks, Brian. And last but certainly not least, Frankie.
Ooh, baby, I like it, bro.
Y'all can find me at frankie.rg on Instagram, frankierg on Twitch, and then frankierg_ on Twitter. I saw Mike's comment. He's got a white glint, and I asked you if you want to sell it. But you know what? I'm up to empty. If you wanna, if I am willing to fucking trade.
Ooh.
So you're not willing to spend $150 to buy the white glint, but you're willing to trade a $150 kit for the white glint.
Yes, baby. I like it raw.
It's gonna cost you more to ship it to Canada.
Listen to me. All right.
He has not
knows what the heart wants.
Look,
I got you.
Look,
I got
I
you.
understand where you're coming from, Julio. I respect you, but fuck you. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm getting rid of. I'm getting rid of this. No, I thought it through. Anyways, yeah.
Don't you have one built already?
I mean, you can clearly fucking see it right here.
Yeah.
This is the second one.
Julio acting like he knows all the answers, but he's just playing I Spy in the background.
Frankie,
You got two of them.
There's
Frankie,
gaps in your knowledge, Julio. Understand that.
Frankie, are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't want to sell me that high new in the background?
Ooh.
What high new? What
The
high
high
new?
new over your left shoulder.
There's no high new. There's no high new. Get the fuck out.
Quick, put up the green screen.
There's a perfect grade right here. So there you go. No, that high new is just a box. It's empty.
It's a picture.
Trade me that Stormbringer.
It's also empty. They're all empty.
How you doing this to our souls right now?
Those are my kids. Yours.
All right.
Those are the important kids. But yeah, anyways, that's where you guys can find me. Mike, bang my DMs, and I'll give you a perfect grade for fucking like BOB, or we'll talk money. But yeah, everybody, buenas noches, and wash your ass and wash your hands.
Thank you, Frankie. I'm gonna pull you out for a second. Phrasing.
Giggity.
And we're gonna and we're gonna be greeted by birthday.
Oh, birthday
Angel,
guy.
stop sending me videos.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's two of you on screen right now.
That's not me.
Gang.
Angel told me to do questionable things with my Harlows.
Hey, we're doing send-offs.
Okay. Thanks for joining in and putting up with my drunk stuff that I'm doing right now.
Where can we find you?
At Meg's house. Couch.
Currently at Meg's house.
Don't give her
Angel DLC 51 and Mecca also on Instagram.
And OnlyFans.
Oh, and I'm working on my OnlyFans. So
Get the
premium.
Consider me subscribed. Got it.
I mean, you already know what the content looks like. You've seen pictures.
I know. I'm the one that had to edit all of them. Right? Anyway.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in chat. Thank you for hanging out for another Friday night here on Mechanism.
That's Angel's feedback.
Yeah. Mute him.
Look at that! I can do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for coming by, for giving us the DMC that you're able to use tonight. Answer all your deep, meaningful conversations and questions, and just putting up with us for another evening here.
You like us, really?
Who? The chat?
The chat.
Oh yeah,
Not
you really
her.
like
Yeah.
us. You really, really like us.
Can't
Anyway,
wait to get out of here.
God, like a bad work day. Yeah. But Tech Rookies here, filling in for the time being, when and where I can. You can find me at Tech Rookies on everything. Here on YouTube, Tuesdays and Thursdays usually. Instagram, Twitter. There's probably one more somewhere. I don't know. But,
YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
oh, I do have a Facebook. I forget.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
I
try
always
to link
forget
my
about
Instagram to it, but I always post on my personal, so I'm like, why bother? Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by, and we'll let you know when the next one is, and we will see you then. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Yes, and the broadcast. Why does it ask me? You think I'm pressing this button for
You
fun?
sure?
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.